That money fast, baby.
If you ain't into breaking chicken, you can get about my business. This that real pimpin' east side. Straight up out the trenches, I'm that nigga you can't see. I specialize in breaking women, gotta get it how I get it. You ain't with it, you can kick it. I'ma tell you what it is and what it ain't. I ain't finna take you on no date, little babe. You got two options, work a job or hit the blade. What you wanna do? Either way, I'm the one that's receiving all the pay. Money management services is what I orchestrate. Watch me boss your life up once you choose up with the play. I ain't interested in sex, I strictly want the severed heads. House cats the only thing that's sleeping inside my bed. Ain't got the time for relations, baby, I'm a businessman. Trying to see how much I can make off selling tuna cans. We gon' get along good if you into tricking men. Just don't go against the grain if you wanna see us win. Hey,
You dig what I'm saying, man? 1,000 Ways to Pimp is out now, man. All platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, whatever it is you listen to music on, man. Add it to your playlist and stream it while you sleep. Yes, while you sleep, nigga. Hey, don't. Hey, don't.
my name is Himron, little baby, so you better come correct. I ain't nothing like these niggas, you gotta earn all my respect. Watch your lip with open ears, I might just break you off some bread. This a different type of motion when you choose it with the man. If you ain't into selling kidding, I can let you run the business. It's 1,000 ways to pimp, we sellin' plates up out the kitchen. She my type, she like to listen, might just buy her braid extensions. She don't test me, know the limit, so we never ever trippin'. I can put you in position, I'm a high value man. Pimpin' ain't dead, it just moved to OnlyFans. Only way I trust a bitch if she give me all of bands. That's how I know we locked in, yeah, we forever gon' win. Who you texting on that phone? It better be about some paper. I got trust issues, baby, so don't put me in no danger. I'ma kill you and them niggas if you ever try to play me. I need that money fast, so is you gon' be my hoe, baby, huh?
Stop. Hey, don't slow down. Don't slow down. I need that money fast, baby. Don't slow down. Yeah. Good pushing pieces. I came out the P, nigga. Real ERP shit, nigga. What you talking about, boy? Yeah. Better come correct. My name is Himron, little baby. Straight up. Bald nigga.
Why you got a hat on?
Cause you're bald, nigga.
Why you got a hat? Cause that's a ball.
That's a bald head, nigga. Hey, man, welcome to the motherfucking stream, man. We lit as usual, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Seems like most of y'all that's in here early got your notifications turned on, man. So that's what I'm talking about. But if you ain't got your notifications turned on, if you ain't hit that like button and subscribe button, slap the dog shit about yourself, nigga. Because that's the first thing you should have did when you click on this motherfucking live stream, nigga. I'm telling you right now, boy. Hey, man. Hey, man. We got a lot of videos we can do today, man. So, you already know, man. Let's get to scheduled programming, man. We're gonna get to the title of this stream first, like we always do, and run it up from there, man. Let's get
Just
to
Probably
it.
Things pseudo pseudo-intellectual career is officially over after getting destroyed, embarrassed, and humiliated during this debate over the weekend.
90%, that's a totally made up statistic. Where are you citing that from?
We'll get back to the video shortly, but I wanted to let you guys know this video is being sponsored by Kalshi. Kalshi is an app where you can make money predicting current events. I'll put all our prediction on. Sometimes it doesn't hit, but if you want to get paid by predicting weather, loading the app and use it. Nobody is more audacious than a mediocre white supremacist.
Is that right?
The Pearl Davis, who we found out on that debate stage is actually illiterate, has been on social media calling Dr. Martin Luther King a race hustler. Only a mediocre white supremacist like Pearl will think that she's equipped with the credentials to attack Dr. King on Twitter. If Dr. King was a race hustler in the 1960s, then tell me somebody who isn't. If Dr. King didn't have valid points about how black folks were being treated in 1960, tell me somebody who isn't. At this point, man, it would be easier if y'all just admit y'all want black folks back in chains. But it's even more disrespectful when you have somebody who has exhibited their clearly work.
This can only exist in the content space, bro. 20 years ago, these people would have to work regular jobs. These people are trying to be content creators and get paid that way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Them doing this, bro, they will never be able to go. I ain't gonna say never, because, you know, just because you get 1 million views doesn't mean everyone in real life has seen you or know you or whatever, bro. That doesn't mean you can't go get a job, but it does hinder, you know what I'm saying, your job getting capabilities after you pander so hard to this racism content on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Just like, oh boy, the other mustache dude, the wannabe mustache dude, lost his job, you know what I'm saying, because he got exposed. You know what I'm saying? And now he can't even get a job. You know what I'm saying? Now this man is out here struggling. He down bad. You know what I'm saying? This only coexists. These women, man, what this Amish dressing looking bitch gonna, man, what she gonna do to anybody? You know what I'm saying? This Amish looking bitch. Fuck out of here. Dusty hoe.
But it's even more
You ain't got no swag, you dusty dry bitch.
disrespectful when you have somebody who has exhibited they're clearly working with 2 brain cells
to
criticize MLK, bruh. Now, this debate was about whether or not
tall giraffe asshole, man. Look how tall this bitch is. She got heels on too, but she's still taller than this nigga standing in the middle. Goddamn. I mean, he's short now, but I'm talking about shorty on the right. I already know that's her. I don't even know for sure, but y'all, this can't be her. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be the one all the way on the right. Say Pearl right there. Tall giraffe looking hoe. You know what I'm saying?
feminism
is
hurt in society overall. Now, Pearl and Anna was debating, but I wouldn't call this a debate. This was Anna just schooling Pearl. Now, the sad part about this, too, is I agree with the things that Pearl was saying from a philosophical position.
Is that right?
Pearl was just too dumb to debate or articulate exactly what she was saying. A recurring trend during this debate...
Hey, man, if you don't come on point for a debate, bro, you gonna be cooked.
It was Pearl not being able to source exactly where she was getting her studies from, or her providing one particular example and not really having the other for comparative analysis.
Who's interrogating who?
Whoever wants to begin.
Aside from the specific anecdote that you shared, which of course is tragic, can you cite some actual studies that look at the statistics and back up what you say in regard to the outcomes of marriage and divorce in America?
41% of 109 rape cases reported to police in a Midwestern city were admitted to be false by complainants.
In one Midwestern city? And which Midwestern city was that?
You know, you can go from your ivory tower and tell
I'm not in an
people
ivory
what to
tower.
think
I'm
and
on
how
this
to
debate
feel.
stage interrogating your assertions.
She looked familiar, like...
And you've only provided an anecdote.
Right.
Because if you look at the data, which I did, of course,
is that right? Good lady.
You'll find that women are twice as likely to fall into poverty after divorce.
Right, because they can't
Alimony
stop
is
spending.
paid out in 10% of divorces.
Wait, what?
Alimony is paid out in fall
Hold
into
on, what?
poverty after divorce.
Right,
Did she say alimony?
Alimony is
Stop
paid
spending.
out in 10%
10%,
of
huh?
divorces.
Is that right?
According to the census.
So you got a 10% chance of whenever you get married that if y'all get divorced, it's a 10% chance that you gonna have to pay that bitch alimony. Okay, we learning something.
In 10% of divorces. According to the Census Bureau, the average child support payment is $441 a a month,
Hey!
and only 60%
Right, but how
of
much are
those
they
payments
making?
get paid out.
How much? You can go through the facts, the data, and the
60%, huh?
statistics and manipulate them any way that you want.
Is that
I'm not in
right?
agree-
How is it manipulating if it's actually true though? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I guess she can cite her sources, but
Agreement with Anna. I think men should, of course, avoid legal marriage at all costs, especially very wealthy men who have a ton to lose.
bro, marriage should be normalized at the end of your life, bro. Whenever you already grown old with that person, that's when you should get married, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no getting married in your 20s and your 30s and y'all been together for a couple years and now y'all want to get married. No, that ain't putting nothing to the test long term. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just like, okay, the bitch could play it so smooth for a couple years, and then she pulls the trigger on you once she's finally ready and takes all your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that's something like once you just, because it's like once you grow old, you start making your will and all that, like before you die type shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of the last things you should be doing in life is getting married, bro, for legal reasons, because it's a legal contract, bro, between two people, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
Of course, avoid legal marriage at all costs, especially very wealthy men who have a ton to lose. So that's not the point here. Right? I'm not even arguing about who's right. I'm arguing about who is making their point a little better. But Pearl says something in this exchange when Anna brought up stats.
What's that,
Pearl
huh?
says you could manipulate the stats to make it say whatever you want to make it
Right,
say.
how's a
Oh,
manipulation?
Pearl. Oh, Pearl.
Oh, Pearl.
Is this you, Pearl?
Well, anyways, going back to the stats, the reason that I said that was two reasons.
Going back to
The
stats.
first is that I interviewed 1,000 people. A good chunk of them were Black women. And I just noticed that they had a propensity more likely than other races to date criminals. It's not really an insult. It's
Is
kind
that
of backed
right?
up by data because 60% of Black men have been arrested by the age of 25.
Is that right?
You know, it's not to be rude, but I think it's more common in that community.
Okay, let's Google it right now. What percentage of black men have been arrested Around half of black men are arrested by age 23, with studies showing figures like 49% by 23 and nearly 40% by 26. Okay. Oh wow! Of course, we're not gonna get the AI answer whenever you just simply replace black and white, and it's still giving us black. Are you serious? That's diabolical. Bro, the literal top link, bro, says half of black males, 40%. Half of black males, 40% of white male. Okay, maybe let me slow down. Americans under the age of 26 are much more likely to be arrested than Americans born in previous decades. So this isn't just a black thing. Half of black males, 40% of white males arrested by 23. So it's similar. And if you you can go in, and this is the University of Albany, New York, right here. You know what I'm saying? When this come out, there's a date on it. Ain't no telling. And there's and due to the history, the oppression, due to the history of America, if you ask me, it's actually more frightening that white people is that high of a percentage than black people. Let's be real. It's more frightening. I mean, due to history though, like, at the same time, they have been the biggest criminals ever, so you know. But based off of history, you know what I'm saying, you can see why when black people have been forced to be in poverty in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real now. Let's be real.
Community than it is other communities.
When it comes to vilifying black people, all of a sudden, the data are
arrested don't mean convicted though. That is true. And black people, we know what's the word? The most exonerated. So arrest don't mean nothing for real.
I mean, it's data. It's data that black people are criminals. I mean, it's data. But when it comes to you getting your boots smoked, but you can
Right,
manipulate
you can
data
manipulate whatever you want, huh?
So why did you choose to manipulate your data to make black folks the villains? You see how that works here, Pearl? So then she begins to interrogate Pearl even more. And we begin to find out very shortly that Pearl has no idea, no clue what she's talking about. All Pearl is doing is going to her ChatGPT research bot and just reading off the talking points that ChatGPT wrote. But when it comes to back it up, she has no...
Listen, bro. The reason why I don't got no minds, bro, is because I don't care about niggas coming in here talking shit, trying to troll, none of that, bro. I don't want nobody blocking nobody, because I ain't blocking nobody, because I don't care about them niggas. I don't care about the haters, nigga. They watching, they getting hit with ads, that's all I care about at the end of the day. That's all I care about at the end of the day, boy. Keep watching them ads and keep watching the stream, keep watching these videos, nigga. You can hate all you want. You getting me paid at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So let them comment. That's gonna keep them more engaged. You know what I'm saying? They get blocked, they can't comment, then they might not want to watch. You know what I'm saying? so we gonna let the haters just naturally want to stop watching. You know what I'm saying?
What she's talking about.
If that's what they gonna want to do. I don't give a fuck about them niggas.
ChatGPT research bot and just reading off the talking points that ChatGPT wrote. But when it comes...
Nah, ChatGPT is not accurate at all, bro. On a lot of shit, man. Cause I was hoping on ChatGPT to give me some answers and be right in scenarios, and it was wrong than a bitch.
ChatGPT research bot and just reading off the talking points that ChatGPT wrote. But when it comes to back it up, she has no idea what the stat means, what the stat says, nothing about the stat or the study. She's simply just regurgitating her talk.
She just wants to be a content creator, bro, and make money this way. That's all she wants to do.
Now, when it comes to miscellaneous panels on YouTube, she could probably get away with that because nobody on that panel is really equipped. But when you're on a debate stage and you got to back it up, the fluff and the talking points ain't working, bruh. Right? You can't awkward laugh your way out of this. You gotta actually be somebody with something to say, which Pearl isn't.
It's not manipulation. Those are the stats.
There are 1.6 million men in this country.
There are 1.6 million men in the United States.
Is that right? That's definitely not true. There's 100 million people, ain't it? Like in the country.
There are 1.6 million. There are 1.6 million men in this country. Men are 9 times more likely to commit after a divorce.
Oh no, she needs to go back to the horse carriage, because this bitch is dumb. She need to go back to Amish school, because this bitch dumb. She said it's 1.6 billion men, and men are more violent, and this and that. Bitch, what? It's gotta be at least like 40, 50 million men, bro. Let's see. God damn, how many people live in America? 500 million? What the hell? As a recent estimates around 2024, 2025, there are approximately 165 to 172 million men in the U.S. This bitch said 1.6. Hey, that dyslexia was cooking her ass that day, no cap. It happens to the best of us. Hey, this Amish looking hoe need to get on though, bro. She down bad right now. She losing to a white woman. It make it even better though she went on here to debate against a white woman about black people, and she's getting cooked. Black people don't even have to do nothing, bro. That's the funny part, man. Black people don't even have to do nothing, bro. And they get exposed by their own kind, bro. This shit is funny.
It's not manipulation. Those are the stats.
There are 1.6 million men in this country. Men are 9 times more likely to commit after a divorce.
Compared to women, what's the...
Hold on, what's she say?
Those are the stats.
There are 1.6 million men in this country. Men are 9 times more likely to commit after a divorce.
Commit what? She said something earlier about... Did she say rape? She said something about rape, didn't she, earlier? What? After... Oh, huh?
country. Men are 9 times more likely to commit after a divorce.
Compared to women, what's the number for women?
It's lower.
Really? What is it?
What did she say?
Comparative analysis is real difficult for you, isn't it?
Y'all can't see her. Y'all can't see her, my
Pearl.
man.
You guys
Go ahead,
Do
Pearl.
you care about the children or not? Because you're making this about like the
What are
poor
you, a woman? That's
husband, the
emotional.
poor ex-husband
Y'all can see her right
who
there.
doesn't want to pay the child support, doesn't want, to take on any of the responsibilities of having children in the first place. Why is it that you seem to have a problem with
Look at this Amish looking hoe, man. Bruh. Bro, if you go back to the village and they find out about this, you are going to be shunned for a lifetime. Look at this Amish looking hoe. Come on, man. Hold on. Come on, bro. Come on with it, bro. Look at this Amish looking hoe, man. Come on, man. If they find out about this, you getting booted, ho. They gonna pull all your teeth out. No anesthesia. You know what I'm saying? No anesthesia.
men carrying out their responsibilities? But when it comes to
men are dying to care about their responsibilities. Men
Really?
Are they? Okay, that's good for men. That means they're responsible. They want to be responsible and want to be. They're dying for their or what do you mean by that? Let me rehear that. Let me slow down.
with men carrying out their responsibilities. But when it comes to
men are dying to care about their responsibilities.
Dying to care about their. What is she? This bitch is going out sad.
Men
Really?
are fighting to be a part of their kids' lives.
what's the empirical data?
That means they want to be. Maybe I'm not understanding.
Why is it that you seem to have a problem with men carrying out their responsibilities? But when it comes to
men are dying to care about their responsibilities. Men
Really?
are fighting to be a part of their kids' lives.
what's the empirical data
She got one little clap.
on that?
Fighting to be a part of their kids' lives.
What's the empirical data on that?
I don't need data. How many people in here have had
You don't need data,
family or a friend fight for their kid and not be able to get it? The reason that this happens, Anna, is because lawyers tell them not to fight because it's so expensive and they won't win.
What is that?
That's probably true. She probably got a point there. That's probably true.
Not to fight because it's so expensive and they won't win.
What is
They
that
won't
based
win.
on? You have to provide.
Nigga said it's based on me.
Look, Pearl, I am open to be convinced, but I need more than anecdotes. I need more than vibes and feelings.
No, you should never in life be convinced or be open to be convinced. You can be open to admitting your wrongs and learning from them. Never be convinced, because that's how you get misled.
But I need more than anecdotes. I need more than vibes and feelings. Because we're talking about something serious here. We're talking about raising children. We're talking about the shared responsibility of raising children. That, of course, includes the cost.
90% of disputed custody goes to women. That's not equal.
90%. That's a totally made up statistic. Where are you citing that from?
Hold on, we're gonna Google that word for
Is the
word.
cost?
90% of disputed custody goes to women.
What percentage of disputed custody? Oh my goodness. Disputed custody goes to women. It's probably close, 80 to 90%. Yeah, she right about this one here.
Children. That, of course, includes the
90%
cost.
of disputed custody goes to women. That's not equal.
90%. That's a totally made up statistic. Where are you citing that from?
No, that's actually true.
Whoever put Anna Kasparian and Pearl Davis on the same stage
This is bad.
to debate won't see heaven, man. Brother, you got a one-way ticket to hell, man. People like you would not.
This is bad.
Why would you do this to that woman, man? Why? Why would you end
to either one of them
racist grift like this, man?
They're both pretty bad though.
How can Pearl go back to Twitter?
One of them just is very dry and not as confident, and then one of them is just like very aggressively, I'd say, or whatever you want to say.
Pretend to be a thought leader and an intellectual with the capabilities to challenge MLK after this performance. Now, while Anna was researching how to conduct a debate, while Anna was researching strategies to win a debate, Pearl was doing research of her own. She was actually studying the animal kingdom. And Pearl figured out that if you just sit still and don't make no noise and be quiet and just stare with a blank expression, that the predator who sees you as a prey would just move on. They will forget about you. So when Anna, the predator, had Pearl, who was a prey, in the headlights, Pearl would freeze up, hoping that Anna would just stop the interrogation and go away. This was not the first time she implemented this strategy. Pearl actually implemented this strategy when she was asked for facts again.
Men and women be equal?
Especially if she's giving you children.
How can men and women be equal when one is expected to die for the other?
I don't expect anyone to die for anyone else. I don't know what that even comes from.
Yeah, but men are willing to die for you every day. The men in the police force, the men in the military.
What about the women in the police force?
They're not.
Oh, brother. Okay, now I'm starting to side with Pearl. Kasparani. Because this is true now. You know what I'm saying? What they be saying? I ain't gonna be able to put it word for word. A man will sacrifice his happiness for the relationship for a woman. A woman will sacrifice the relationship for her happiness. This is true now. This is true.
Men in the police force, the men in the military.
What about the women in the police force?
They're 10% and they cost
Yeah, that's a smaller percent.
Who cares what percentage women make up of the police force?
Yeah,
They're in the
they
police
can't-
force.
they
My
can't-
sister-in-law's a cop, actually.
They
It does matter,
They can't
though.
do the same jobs.
It's still a point.
There's videos on the internet
should see my
everywhere of
sister-in-law.
women getting their guns taken because they're
Your sister-in-law's a badass, huh?
not strong enough.
Are you just making things up?
Nah, this is actually true, though. It's actually true. Nah, Miss Girl know what she talking about.
Pearl, what are you doing? Like, seriously. Next question.
Silence. Silence!
Do you realize how good you have it in this country?
Absolutely. Best country in the world.
Is it?
And you get
Is
the
it
life
really?
to live the life you live at the expense of men.
No, that's not true.
That
That
is
is
true.
true.
That's true all around the world, though. Men's the ones that, on average, building shit, sacrificing shit. This is true now.
Show me how.
Do you know how many men
Yeah, I know y'all be seeing them jokes, bro. It'd be like, women, they want to live in a world where it's only women. Okay, you wouldn't have shit. You know what I'm saying?
die every year? Of men.
No, that's not true.
That is true.
Show me how.
Do you know how many men die every year? Just to,
Just the what? Get it out, Amish.
there are men that die every year to get you crab.
How many women die every year during childbirth?
Not many.
This country
That's true.
has the highest maternal mortality rate of any developed country. So a lot of women do die as a result of pregnancy
It's still a small percentage, though.
and childbirth, yes.
More men are dying by putting their life on the line for whatever reasons than there's women giving birth and dying. Hey, I'm on Pearl side right now, shit.
This is painful, man.
I'm rocking with the Amish, man. I ain't gonna lie, cause Kaspariani is losing.
Do you have any other questions for me?
This is the results you have when you are a Nepo baby who's been lied to your entire life.
A Nepo baby?
Like, yo, daddy gave you $50,000 to start a YouTube channel that you were able to put into
right?
shorts and accelerate like your YouTube growth dramatically, because most small creators don't have $50,000 to just blow. Right, so you were able to run this program based on your daddy money, got some fame from it, and you've been told, "Oh, you're so smart, Pearl. Oh, Pearl, you're so great, Pearl." And then when you're faced without your daddy money, when you're put in a ring where you have to rely on,
so I think this video is about not even about Pearl. I think it's about Kaspani.
When yourself and your brain, you realize quickly
we gonna call her spaghetti, bro.
You got no business being here. And even though your daddy money accelerated your growth, you still get exposed when you get put into places that you don't deserve to be because you never earned it. This is just sad. And the saddest part about this too, though, is Anna really, really wanted to ish on Pearl, because you know what she did? She decided at some point she was going to pause the debate and argue Pearl's points better than her.
Is that
That's
right?
how you know.
Yeah, Anna's losing, bro. We was against Pearl at first. I didn't really know who the video was about, though.
It's not that Pearl was incorrect with her stance. It's that Pearl is just dumb.
Consider yourself to be a feminist, and how would you define that?
I don't consider myself to be a feminist, mainly because it's a loaded word, and there are certain outcomes from certain waves of feminism that I don't agree with. Particularly minimizing the importance of men in society. I do think that there is, especially the third wave of feminism that's done.
Go ahead and do that and see what happens to the world.
Done that. I personally really value masculine men, and I don't appreciate feminists speaking on behalf of all women in regard to what women prefer. I think the Me Too movement started off as a legitimate grievance with women who were legitimately abused, and it devolved into something laughable and ridiculous, especially when, someone like Aziz Ansari gets accused of being like some sort of sexual predator when he clearly wasn't. So I just don't like how loaded that word is. What I actually genuinely want is equality among the sexes. I'm not looking for women to have an upper hand over men at all.
Equality doesn't exist, bro. Equality does not exist. It can't exist. There's no such thing as a perfect world, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only thing where equality can exist, should exist, is here in America when it comes to racism. Because slavery is not right, bro. But if you want to look at it, the government is now the slave owners of everyone. That's why I say, and if you look at it in that sense, there's no equality. Because it's us versus them. That's why I say the black man or the white man is equal to the black man. The black man is not equal to the white man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Equality on no level is ever possible, bro. Life doesn't work like that. It doesn't operate like that's not the natural way of life, bro. It's just not. Some people gonna be bigger, faster, smarter, taller, stronger than the next. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way life is, bro.
But we need to be based in reality, and we need to look at the statistics and figure out what's really going on. If men are getting a raw deal as a result of divorces, then yeah, the laws need to change. And I genuinely thought prior to this debate that they were getting the raw end of the deal. But as I researched this, I realized I was believing in outdated myths. So, yeah.
That proved that it's not even a problem where Pearl just took the wrong position. This is like playing 2K with your baby brother, and you give him an all-world dream team, like a 99 overall team. And then you get, I don't know, like the Detroit Pistons. and you still beat them to prove that it's not about the team. Like, you got Michael Jordan in the all-world Olympic team, and I got a 68 overall Detroit Pistons team, and I still whooped you because I'm just better than you. I'm just more skillful than you. That's what's going on here, bro. Pearl got outclassed, right? It doesn't make sense how outclassed Pearl was, right? But Pearl would do something like this, get outclassed, get exposed, and then hop back on a panel with people that she believes that she could, I guess, out-manipulate with her stats, and then disparage and vilify a certain community of people, but then hop on stages like this where she actually had to use her words and debate and get exposed. Pearl is a textbook bully, man. Right? She wants all the smoke until the real smoke pops up.
And let me tell you, bro, the women, the percentage can drop, but women is always going to have the majority favor when it comes to kids' custody, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be in majority favor of women, bro. That shit could drop from 80 to 90% to what, 50 to 60, 40 to 50, 50 to 55%. It can drop. It's always going to be majority in favor of the woman, bro. You know why? Because women are natural nurturers. They have titties to feed infants, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why, bro.
She don't got nothing for it. All right, but I'm gonna just walk you guys through some more highlights of this debate, man, where Anna just like displayed that her and Pearl are not on the same level intellectually.
Okay. Do you think that women should be on the front lines of the military?
Wait, what did he say?
Where Anna just like displayed that her and Pearl are not on the same level intellectually.
Okay. Do you think that women should be on the front lines of the military? Like
so far, I feel like Pearl done came back from the beginning. Now she winning this, bro. Pearl just don't know how to speak as well as the other girl. You know what I'm saying?
If they
nigga said, yeah, we all formula babies. Not everybody is a formula baby, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that women should be on the front lines of the military like the men?
If
by nature, women are natural nurturers to children, bro. Naturally. You know what I'm saying? In nature, women are natural nurturers. It's just that simple, bro. It's always going to be in favor of the woman, bro.
Do you think that women should be?
And I don't feel like it shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Should it be 90%? Should it always be the woman, even if she's fucking crazy, always gets custody rights to the children? No. You know what I'm saying? But naturally, that's the way of life, my nigga. It's like arguing if rainbow people can have kids, bro. They can't. You know what I'm saying? It's not natural.
On the front lines of the military.
Intellectually.
Okay. Do you think that women should be on the front lines of the military like the men?
No.
If they can pass the physical test necessary to do so,
think,
yeah.
Do you think
the physical test is not going to be her versus a fucking man in real combat, bro? Anybody can pass that fucking test, bro.
women should be in
As long
service?
as you're healthy and in shape.
Physical test necessary to do so.
Anybody can pass any test. Tests are not really that hard, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The military like the men?
If they can pass the physical test necessary to do so,
think,
yeah.
Do you think women should be in selective service? Like the men?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, and they should be on the front lines as infantrymen?
If they are physically capable of doing it, yes.
Okay, so no.
So you want to put
so no.
people who aren't physically I mean, obese men wouldn't be put on the front lines.
Do you think women?
Well, anybody who's obese is not even making it. the military has like strict requirements, bro. I'm sure you can't be over a certain weight limit. You know what I'm saying? And get into the military though. Like you gotta lose this shit, then come try out for your basics, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So you want to
I feel like Pearl's winning this bitch, bro.
put people who aren't physically I mean, obese men wouldn't be put on the front lines.
Duh.
Do you think women should be jailed for false accusations?
Yes.
Depends on what the false accusations
It depends. What are you talking about?
are. If
Just
she's
yes or
falsely
no?
accusing someone of rape, for
Just yes
instance,
or no?
yes.
Just okay.
Any false accusation, bro. I mean, I guess like, I don't know. False accusations should be taken serious. It shouldn't matter what, how big or small it is, honestly.
Thank you. I agree. Do you think that child custody should be 50-50?
As long as the court determines that both parents are capable of being caretakers, yes. In fact, that's the ideal situation.
I agree.
Okay, so yes.
Yes.
All right, do you believe in alimony?
I believe in alimony in specific cases where the woman decided to forego having a career and working, decided to stay home and raise the kids. In those cases, I believe she deserves alimony, yes.
But that's a privilege.
Is
You're
that right?
ridiculous. Anyway, next, move
Wait,
on.
That's a sticky situation. It's just a sticky situation, bro.
said it's
That's a sticky situation, bro.
ridiculous.
You're ridiculous. Anyway, next, move on.
You said it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous,
That it's a privilege
especially
to stay home with
especially
your
coming
kids.
from a girl who grew up in an affluent situation with incredibly wealthy parents. You don't know anything about struggling economically
So she's the one that Amish girl grew up with.
or financially. So
got the
to
50
tell a
bands.
single mother who decided to stay home and raise her children instead of work that she doesn't deserve a penny to raise her
Yeah, that's definitely a sticky situation for sure.
kids
It depends on how many kids, though. I feel like at the same time, like, and how old them kids are, you know, and how long she was a stay-at-home mom. That's just a sticky situation that, yeah, it needs to be looked at by the courts for sure.
after a divorce is the most privileged piece of shit thing to say.
This is
Next,
this is the type of nagging that drives men to.
good. But I'm married and you're not, so
You internet scholars will
She's married, huh?
continue to get embarrassed when y'all meet real scholars. Yo, Pearl is still using like the internet rage bait tactic and thinking that works. You know how like, nah, boo boo, I got you mad, I got you triggered. That's not working on the official debate stage. Yo, they are judging you guys based on the points you're making. And if the points you're making is I got you mad,
I feel like Pearl's winning though. Still,
that's like that's not gonna work. But let me know in the comment section, man, what you guys think about this, all right? How pathetic was Pearl's performance here, okay? Let me know, okay? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, then click on this video right here to find out why DJ Academics may be getting sued.
I don't know, man. You know, you can debate about things all day and night. I feel like I said, I feel like Pearl actually won that hoe. You know, she ain't the best at explaining herself with what she's trying to say or sticks with it all the way or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean she didn't win that debate. I feel like she won that. You know what I'm saying? She definitely messed up in some places. You know what I'm saying? That last one, whenever it came to like divorce, that's always gonna be a sticky situation. And there always needs to be laws like women should you should not get married. And y'all only married for 6 months. You file for divorce, and now she's claiming half the assets and this and that and all type of shit, bro. That should never be allowed, bro. You know what I'm saying? It should be a time frame from whenever, from the date of marriage to a year in or whatever before you can actually play with a nigga like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Kids are not. You feel me? Cause it's a legal contract, like I said, bro. It's a legal contract. That's why marriage is really dangerous. Marriage is dangerous and it's risky, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all let me know what y'all think about this right here, though, man. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP9. Yo, chat. We still in this bitch, man. Like I said, we got a lot of videos that we gonna do today, man. Just like yesterday. I gotta get that title. Got to get the title. I thought I had more. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we got more than what I'm seeing. Oh, brother. Rename. Alright, bet. Let's get to the next. Look, like I told y'all, bro, we got a good amount we can do today.
Stephen A.
I want to hear this. This nigga Stephen A. Smith is funny, boy. This nigga Stephen A. Smith is funny. I see the clip of him talking about someone named Charlie something. I think he had like a different last name than Charlie Kirk. He was talking about a football player or something, and he ended up saying Charlie Kirk. This nigga is funny, boy. Here we go with Jew Almighty. Stephen A. Smith gets torched online after saying ICE shooting was justified. Now, Stephen A. Smith be playing with them politics and stuff. And, you know, Stephen A. Smith, he be on ESPN, this, that, and the third. So, like, he got a big, wide, diverse type of audience. You know what I'm saying? So, he could definitely be open to some scrutiny. He kind of got to watch what he say if he don't want to lose deals and this, that, and the third, bro. So, hey, let's see what it here for.
Stephen A. Smith continues to be loud and wrong.
I saw the video on numerous occasions, and seeing what transpired from a lawful perspective, don't expect him to be prosecuted. He was completely justified.
This man is not a lawyer. He is.
So he said the officer was justified. Everybody that's finna watch this video I already know is gonna come from the comment section. They gonna be Trump supporters. Or they gonna come from the algorithm, they gonna be Trump supporters, and they gonna say it was justified. You know what I'm saying? And here they gonna say, oh, it's a black guy saying it too.
Don't expect him to be prosecuted.
This boy Stephen A. Smith is a bootlicker. Let's be real.
He was completely justified.
This man is not a lawyer. He is an uninformed, unqualified loudmouth with a microphone and platform who continues to side with the Trump administration, who is becoming more evil and autocratic by the day. And while everyone else who is sane and not MAGA is calling out ICE for their overstepping and violence against U.S. citizens.
It's shameful, really, that in our country we can have law enforcement officers who commit murder
Steve Kerr?
Seemingly get away with it. It's shameful that the government can come out and lie about what happened when there's video and witnesses who have all come out.
That man could have got out the way of that fucking car.
Disputed what
the only way you gonna stop a car is if you do shoot the person in it.
Government is saying so.
Because at this point, they're operating like mass Gestapo, shooting and killing innocent, unarmed U.S. citizens like Keith Porter Jr. and Renee Good. And while it seemed like everyone was still trying to process the tragedy of the murder of Renee Good that we saw on camera by an ICE agent, Stephen A. Smith rushed to put out his take on this whole incident, defending the administration and claiming that the shooting was completely justified.
Protesting, blocking off the streets, ICE wanted her to move. An officer got in front of the car, another officer got to the side of the car, and then she tried to take off. And then
look at that. Look at the microphone. Sirius XM. This man is on ESPN TV. Man, he can't say nothing other than what he's saying. Stephen A. Smith doesn't own himself. He doesn't own himself. He doesn't own himself, man. He's owned by the white folks, by these corporations. You know what I'm saying? By the slave master.
An officer got in front of the car, another officer got to the side of the car, and then she tried to take off. And in their eyes, the Kristi Noems of the world for the Department of Housing, of Homeland Security.
You put your own self in danger by standing in front of a fucking car where you don't know what that person's gonna do. I'm pretty sure in their training, you're not supposed to do that, bro.
I'm sorry. And other folks on the right are saying, yo, They consider it an act of domestic terrorism because she tried to run over an ICE officer.
Which is just a crazy thing to say within 24 hours of this horrible incident happening and before all of the footage is even released. And he caught a lot of backlash for this irresponsible and careless take, and rightfully so.
On behalf of the black community, please shut the fuck up.
Yup. Stephen A. Smith gave the worst analysis one could on the recent events that took place in Minneapolis, in a video he did not have to do, on commentary that he did not have to give.
Which is why Stephen A. Smith being irresponsible and so biased with his platform is damaging his legacy. But I'm Jew, welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video.
Oh, he gonna keep getting put in position though. You know why? Because he don't own himself.
At some point in time, you gotta ask yourself, what damn country do you want to live in?
A country where federal agents aren't harassing, attacking, or shooting unarmed, innocent U.S. citizens. Pretty simple.
At some point in time,
and then the people that's gonna come from the algorithm, the Trump supporters, they gonna say her dangerous weapon, her weapon was the car. Right.
we're gonna have to ask ourselves that question. And I think the time is sooner than later. Because again, from a legal perspective,
you're not a lawyer. To even start this out with from a legal perspective, shut the fuck up.
Don't expect this ICE officer to be prosecuted.
We don't expect it. We already know he's not.
Good, 37 years of age, protesting, blocking off the streets. ICE wanted her to move.
Nigga said protesting like that's illegal or something. I understand blocking the road is not, but that's not justification for killing the person, bro.
Expect this ICE officer to be prosecuted. I'm telling you right now. She was in the car, Renee Nicole Good, 37 years of age, protesting, blocking off the streets. ICE wanted her to move. An officer got in front of the car, another officer got to the side of the car, and then she tried to take off.
How conflicting is that statement that he just said? They told her to move. They were literally giving her commands to move. She waved another car past, and then they surrounded her car.
And in their eyes, the Kristi Noems of the world for the Department of Homeland Security, and other folks on the right are saying, yo, they consider it an act of domestic terrorism because she tried to run over an ICE officer.
Is he just really going to say that with no context? That the president, the vice president, Kristi Noem, all of them, every single person from this administration that's come out and spoke about this incident has lied about it. They said she was trying to run over agents with the car. Trump said the agent that called her an effing B after he shot and murdered this woman was hospitalized when there is a video as clear as day that shows him walking off. And this just has to be the most unempathetic, heartless, batshit crazy administration we have ever seen, because the entire administration immediately started painting this woman as
we're in a matrix, bro. This world is a joke, man.
Domestic terrorist that was trying to run down ICE agents, which couldn't be further from the truth. Kristi Noem calling this an act of domestic terrorism.
You asked about a shooting that we just had in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It was an act of domestic terrorism. What happened was our ICE officers were out in an enforcement action. They got stuck in the snow because of the adverse weather that is in Minneapolis. They were attempting to push out their vehicle, and a woman attacked them and those surrounding them and attempted to run them over and ram them with her vehicle.
The whole world saw the video online. And the fact that this administration feels like they can paint a completely false picture with no repercussions, which they've done, is crazy.
An officer of ours acted quickly and defensively shot to protect himself and the people around him. And my understanding is that she was hit and is deceased. We're continuing to gather more information, but this goes to show the assaults that our ICE officers and our law enforcement are under every single day.
Trump has weighed in on ICE shooting in Minneapolis. His post is reckless and riddled with lies, as you might expect. Fire meet gasoline. The woman was screaming was obviously a professional agitator. Are you talking about the woman recording the video that watched her neighbor get murdered in front of her? And the woman driving the car was very disorderly, obstructing and resisting, who then violently, willfully, and viciously ran over the ICE officer, who seems to have shot her in self-defense.
So obstructing and resisting and disorderly conduct means for you getting fucking killed, bro. No.
Based on the attached clip, it's hard to believe he is alive, but he is now recovering in the hospital. The dude walked down the street on video and called her an effing B after he shot her. And then Vance did a whole press conference saying that ICE agents have complete immunity when they do not. ICE agents, just like anyone else, can be prosecuted for murder.
The precedent here is very simple. You have a federal law enforcement official engaging in federal law enforcement action. That's a federal issue. That guy's protected by absolute immunity. He was doing his job. The idea that Tim Walz and a bunch of radicals in Minneapolis are going to go after and make this guy's life miserable because he was doing the job that he was asked to do is preposterous.
Once we get a normal president, normal vice president, normal administration,
and they want this man to be the next president
again, and all these people from Trump down are held accountable for what they did and let happen, it's going to be our version of the Nuremberg trials, where they are literally going to have to answer for all of this shit they've done. It's going to be insane, because the reason these ICE agents act so reckless in the first place is because they're backed by this administration who thinks they have complete immunity. These are the words and people that we're taking serious that Stephen A. Smith is backing.
At some point in time, you got to ask yourself, what damn country do you want to live in? It's not going to be prosecuted. My point is, let's not focus on that for a second, okay? She was wrong to drive off. She should not have done that. Or she should have asked the officer, I'm pulling over, could you move out the way, please? Instead of
the same officers that were yelling aggressively at her, trying to yank her door open and pull her out the car, she's supposed to ask them nice and calmly something.
Could you move out the way, please? Instead of trying to disregard him totally to the point where you're going to take off and potentially hit him, and he moves out the way and draws his gun and shoots through the front windshield.
Stephen A. Smith just said it.
He didn't even get a second to react, though, like, and stop the car after he pulled the gun out. He just pulled the gun out and instantly shot her, though. Like, it's not even like she had reaction time. It's not like he said, stop, 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 stop. No, none of that.
He moved out the way, drew his gun, and shot her as she was driving away. That's murder.
And took her out.
But it wasn't necessary. You could have arrested her. You could have spared the woman's life.
This is tonal whiplash. He's doing this fence-sitting thing that he's...
Who has more likely, what's more likely of you dying? Getting ran over or getting shot by a bullet, bro? Yeah, you could get ran over on the head. That's gonna be your neck, your upper body, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the most likely way you're gonna die from being hit from a car that's going 5 miles an hour, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He's done his whole entire career, but it doesn't work in politics. It doesn't work when there are real world crises that are happening. It doesn't work. You can't fence it. You can't do all this defending of MAGA, a federal agent that murdered somebody, and then turn around and say, well, it didn't have to happen. That Republican bag cannot be that good to ruin your whole entire legacy, reputation, and career. It just can't.
But it wasn't necessary. You could have arrested her. You could have spared the woman's life. You didn't have to kill her. We've seen plenty of incidences throughout the United States of America, historically and frequently and recently, where people who committed crimes or people whose behavior weren't indicative of law-abiding citizens who were simply obeying law enforcement officials, we've seen them walk away alive. We've seen them walk away cuffed, but they walked away alive. So even though the law from a literal perspective might be on his side, the reality is that your humanity comes into question because you didn't have to kill her. She didn't have to die. But that's the country we're living in now. We're living in a country where some people, more often than not, are becoming lawless, and law enforcement officials are not just about enforcing the law while serving and protecting, but they'll
you can't just say
that's
this is
crazy.
The country we're living in now. When you're in
That's
support
crazy.
of the administration that's making the country the way it is, they are literally creating the chaos that we're seeing in our country and every other country at this point. And because this administration is just filled with absolute liars, it takes a 25-year veteran to break down every single thing this ICE agent did wrong.
As cops, we're
So he actually shot like 3-4 times.
responsible for every single round that leaves our weapon. In my 25 years, I've done hundreds of vehicle stops. If someone is fleeing, that is not a justification for the use of deadly force.
In this moment,
25-year
the officer
vet.
crosses in front of the vehicle. He opens fire on the driver,
Pulls his phone out.
37-year-old Renee Good. In this clip, we see Good waving cars by, and one car drives past her stopped vehicle.
Like they're somewhat impeding the ICE guys, although you did see the SUV drive around them.
Next, officers exit the car and approach Good's vehicle.
Right out of the gate, it's escalatory in nature. And then the agent with the black mask reaches for the driver's side door handle to try to open it. From the video, like the reverse lights are on.
From this other video angle, we can see that the officer has already crossed in front of the car. He's holding a cell phone.
They are trying to essentially take some sort of recording or photograph of the driver. What he
Why?
does is cross in front of.
Your life is so in danger that you're pulling out your phone to record.
And stay in front of a occupied running vehicle, you should not be intentionally putting yourself in front of a vehicle. And with a cell phone in his left hand, he draws his pistol with his right hand, and in very quick succession rattles off 3 rounds.
Under the Department of Homeland Security's use of force policy, firearms may not be discharged solely to disable a moving vehicle. And
Homeland Security, this is in they fucking documents, nigga.
Shooting at a moving vehicle is tightly restricted.
You cannot use deadly or lethal force solely.
But the people, the Trump supporters coming from the algorithm for to come flood my video, bro, and hear that shit and still act like it's not valid, bro. You niggas is crazy.
Restricted.
Man. Why my algorithm gotta be like this, bro? Give me the right people, YouTube. Shit.
Not use deadly or lethal force solely to stop a fleeing vehicle.
The Trump administration maintains the agent opened fire to avoid being run over, but the direction of the tires appears to be facing away from the officer to the right.
Right, and at that point in time, he had time, bro. He had all the time in the world to get the fuck out the front of that car, bro.
There's still a dispute as to whether
so it's
the
not valid,
was
bro.
Raised
it's
or
not
struck
justified
by the Honda. He continues to fire even after moving out of the way of the vehicle.
Right.
If she is intentionally trying to hit that agent or
the
officer,
first shot, he was already enough out the way to where all you had to do was take one step back.
those tires are pointed in the opposite direction, and the vehicle's trajectory after the shots would be continuing to the left.
This is
After
ridiculous,
3 shots,
bro.
the car veers away.
And I wouldn't be surprised if this is government propaganda right here, bro. All this is doing is dividing and conquering, bro. That's all this is doing. We done forgot about Charlie Kirk. Now we talk about this. We gonna forget about this, and there's gonna be another trending topic, bro. This is orchestrated. This is orchestrated. I refuse to believe that this is not orchestrated.
Continuing to the left.
After 3 shots, the car veers away. According to Ballier, both the officer's gunfire and the car accelerating could have put agents and the surrounding crowd of bystanders in danger.
And immediately,
somebody could have been wedged in between that fucking car, bro. That car that she hit, somebody could have been wedged in between that, bro. Standing right there recording. Didn't get out the way fast enough, and now they dead.
Stephen A. Smith caught a lot of backlash, as he should have.
This message is for Stephen A. Smith. On behalf of the Black community, please shut the fuck up. You never know what you're talking about. You're not qualified to speak on anything pertaining to politics or social issues for that matter. Stick to sports. Stephen A. Smith came out and did a whole soliloquy online saying that the ICE agent shot Renee Good was completely justified from a legal standpoint. You're not a fucking lawyer. I've been telling you guys about the right-wing grift. The right-wing grift is so lucrative. You have all these people who are trying to reach the MAGA side of the internet or the conservative side of the internet or the evangelical side of the internet. And when they find another black person because that's
Stephen A. Smith is doing his job. This is what he's paid to do, man. Look who he works for, bro. He is not self-made, bro.
Exactly what Stephen A. Smith is a
they
love it. They're like, well, this one black person agrees with me, so the rest of black people are wrong, and I can still be racist. How would you even open your mouth to say, from a legal perspective, this is what I believe? You're not a lawyer. This is like the 4th or 5th horrific take you've had about things that are really happening in this nation that are actual issues that actually hurt people.
We have somebody like Steve Kerr, who has always consistently used his platform to speak out for what's right. In contrast to somebody like Stephen A. Smith, who will sell out every person in the country for his conservative grift.
It's shameful, really, that in our country,
for his own personal well-being, bro. He don't want to lose his opportunities, man. Come on now. Stephen A. Smith living a good life as a house niglet. You know what I'm saying?
We can have law enforcement officers who commit murder and seemingly get away with it. It's shameful that the government can come out and lie about what happened when there's video and witnesses who have all come out and disputed what the government is saying. So very demoralizing, devastating to lose anyone's life, especially in that matter.
One thing about Stephen A. Smith is he continues to use his platform to support the Trump administration while attacking people like Jasmine Crockett. And then when he receives backlash, he acts like he didn't say what he said or he didn't understand the significance of what he said, which is why he tried to walk back his initial statement. He is an infamous fence sitter, but it doesn't work in politics like it works in sports.
New York Post, relatively right-wing in its own way. That headline was misleading because even though I said what you said I said on the headline, that wasn't all that I said.
The headline was misleading because even though I said what you said,
that nigga's hairline is misleading.
That I said in the headline.
That shit is missing, nigga.
Wasn't all that I said. That's how headlines work, Stephen A.
And to paint a picture, oh, he agrees.
Shut up.
He's with us.
You
Meaning
do.
folks on the right, or
You
like
do.
the vice president, or like
You
Kristi
do.
Noem. No, I
You
wasn't.
do.
I don't agree with them because they're acting like it's morally, ethically, and humanely justified. I'm talking legality when I'm talking justification. Nothing else. Everything else about it is wrong, inhumane, morally and ethically wrong. Period. That's my position. But you're trying to paint a different picture, and I don't appreciate that.
Clown.
Stephen A. Smith gave the worst analysis one could on the recent events that took place in Minneapolis, in a video he did not have to do, on commentary that he did not have to give. Smith said that the unaliving that took place was justified. He used the word justified in his analysis and even said that legally ICE agents can't be charged with M-word unaliving. Well, according to American Prospect, Stephen, you're wrong. Surprise. The headline is ICE agents can be charged with the M-word. States can prosecute anyone for violations of state law regardless of their rank or authority. The law does not confer automatic immunity to federal officers. So let me ask you, Stephen A., what the actual fuck are you talking about? What sort of misinformation are you trying?
Bro, these days it's so easy to see right through the bullshit, bro. So many people in the real world can call out. The average person could call out the bullshit. That man, JD Vance, I believe is his name, the vice president, bro, got up there and said and lied and said that he has immunity. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a federal officer, bro. That is not fucking true, bro. That man got up there and fucking lied, bro. You know what I'm saying? So imagine back in the world before we had social media, how much they lied about shit and just got away with it and just ran with it, bro. And we didn't have the opportunity. We didn't have a way to speak for ourselves and call the shit out, bro. And now we do, man. You know what I'm saying? The people is waking up, bro. It don't matter if you black, white. The game is on everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's us versus the government, bro. This is a real matrix, bro. This is a real matrix that we live in, bro.
Trying to drive here, man. Then he also said it was wrong of Renee Good to drive off. There was an eyewitness who spoke with Chris Hayes. Her name is Emily Heller. She was quoted as saying that ICE told Renee Good, quote, move, move, move. For a man who is a journalist, this guy doesn't really research shit, does he? On top of that, at the 18-minute mark of his video, he says, do the GOP have a point about the rhetoric of ICE agents and how that might be harming ICE agents? No, it doesn't, Stephen A. You calling an ICE agent a fascist, which they are, you saying that they are conducting domestic T-word, should that result in them pointing a firearm in your face and taking your life when they're in no danger whatsoever?
And a lot of people have been pointing out how on point Kamala was when she made speeches warning about Trump's authoritarian plans, how he was going to use the military against U.S. citizens, which is happening right now.
Donald Trump intends to use the United States military against American citizens who simply disagree with him. People he calls, quote, the enemy from within. This is someone who is unstable, obsessed with revenge, consumed with grievance, and out for unchecked power.
In a political environment as toxic and divisive as it's ever been in this country, with an administration as unpopular as any in U.S. history, words, especially coming from platforms as big as Stephen A. Smith, carry a lot of weight and have huge impact, which is why Stephen A. Smith being irresponsible and so biased with his platform is hurting his career whether he knows it or not and ruining his legacy. Stephen A. Smith is an overpaid cornball sellout. There's nothing more to it than that. We're living in a crazy moment in time right now, but once this passes, once order is restored, people like Stephen A. Smith are gonna have to answer for their grifting and the stuff that they use their platform to defend. Like calling this shooting completely justified is insane. But shout out to my channel members. Thank y'all so much for your support. And
hey man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation right here, man. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the name.
The 2026 Florida governor's race is getting pretty interesting.
Is that right?
Especially in the Republican Party. As you know, each party gives their own candidate to represent for the state. So the Democrats will have a candidate, Independents will have a candidate, the Green Party will have a candidate, and also the Republicans. And fighting for the Republican candidate for the governor of Florida are some important people. One is Byron Donalds. He is a New Yorker who moved to Florida about 20 years ago, and he is already a U.S. congressman. You may have seen this guy before, especially on Fox News. But then there is another guy. He most likely will not win, but he's important. He's also running for the Republican candidate for the Florida's governor's race, and his name is James Fishback. Obviously, both of these guys are conservatives, but the reality is that one, James Fishback is much younger, but also James Fishback is playing a little dirty.
Is that right?
Well, let's start with Byron Donalds. See, Byron Donalds' campaign said that James Fishback had an inappropriate relationship with a teenage girl. And this has been used as an attack in campaign messaging. While Fishback has criticized Donalds and basically says he is bought and paid for, but he doesn't use the terminology in the way. He says it in terms of a slave.
Is that right?
Now, it's interesting to understand that James Fishback
it's probably true.
is more pro-Palestine and Byron Donalds is pro-Israel. So James Fishback has been out
so he basically a Brandon Tatum
saying that Byron Donalds is a slave to his donors and a slave to corporate interests.
Woo!
Now, critics describe this language as racially insensitive given the historical context of the word. But Fishback hasn't backed down.
Byron Donalds is a DEI candidate unless he shows up.
Yeah.
DEI stands for didn't earn it. If you are not willing to show up and debate, you have absolutely no business trying to earn the votes or get the votes of Floridians.
Woo! Now, here he is again mocking Byron Donalds, saying that Byron Donalds is a DEI hire. He didn't earn it. Now, a lot of this language has been criticized because Byron Donaldson is a black man. How could you use that language towards a black man in America? That is a racist stereotype. This is what his campaign has been saying. And see, this is where we're getting once it comes to this whole idea of tethering, this whole idea of racism.
He looked like fucking Fresh from Fresh and Fit.
Some white supremacy.
Walter.
Because remember, Byron Donaldson.
He looked like Walter.
Is not a Democrat. He's a Republican. And you know what they say about black Republicans typically, right?
He's a sellout. Bootlicker. Cool.
Well, you see, James Fishback has a way to try to get some support here in Florida. And he's going to try to do it by getting the black vote. So Byron Donaldson is black, right? So how is a white guy going to get the black vote when you have a black man that is there? Well, the way that we can find that out is to hear what Byron Donaldson.
Yeah, let's hear what he got to say
on African Americans or black Americans getting reparations.
Many people in the United States today.
Oh no, not reparations. Let's hear it, man. Oh boy.
African Americans or black Americans.
This nigga with no fade. Never trust a black man who don't got a fade, bro. This nigga haircut is ass. This nigga has a line up, literally. Straight line up, no fade. Nigga, this shit ass, nigga.
Getting reparations.
Many people in the United States today are
Nigga don't got no waves on his head. Nigga got a zero guard, nigga.
actually
What you
descendants
talk
of slave
about?
owners.
What the fuck you
Black
talking about?
Americans getting reparations.
Many people in the United States today are actually descendants of slave owners. Forget descendants of slaves. Let's hold that to the side. Descendants of slave owners. You've had massive immigration into the United States over the last 150 years. So now you're going to say that people who immigrated to the United States, who are not descendants of slave owners, were not descendants of that trade, now they're going to be responsible for paying that out going forward.
Bro, this nigga brought up immigrant. Are you serious right now, bro? This nigga's gotta be retarded, man. Nobody's taking him serious, man.
We're not descendants of that trade. Now they're going to be responsible for paying that out going forward. My mother's Jamaican. My father's Panamanian. You have
Congrats,
a lot of black people
fuck
in this
nigga.
country who are not descendants of the American slave trade. So
Is that
I already
right?
know off top, there's a lot of black people in America who aren't going to be able to get that kind of benefit.
So Byron.
So just forget about the ones who are though. This nigga, man, don't piss me off, nigga. Don't piss me off, nigga. Cause you old track to do it.
Donaldson says,
fuck, nigga.
The other blacks are not going to benefit. Why should the other blacks pay taxes on reparations? And okay, so they go back and they talk more about it.
Or get reparations.
Well, most people who are for reparations, they feel like it should go to what they call.
Oh my god, this nigga talking. This nigga's on the Breakfast Club, bro.
More about it,
bro. How strategic can these niggas be, man? Y'all don't take none of this shit serious, bro. We go sit here and act as if these white people in office, these even just regular white people in America, bro, are not descendants of slave owners or have not benefited from slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like get the fuck out of here, bro.
Reparations.
And then you trying to act like there's not a large percentage of the black people that is in America that are actual slave descendants, bro. This nigga is tweaked out, bro. Fuck off my screen, bitch.
Going to benefit. Why should the other blacks pay taxes on reparations? And okay, so they go back and they talk more about it.
Or get reparations.
Well, most people who are for reparations, they feel like it should go to what they call foundational black Americans anyway.
And I agree with that point. But I'm just saying, I'm just laying out, these are the reasons for why I'm no. So now
you do support reparations for what Leonard just deemed as, quote, foundational black Americans?
No, I don't.
Damn.
He says right there that he doesn't agree with reparations. Now, again, this is interesting because he already lets you know that, number one, he's half Jamaican and half Panamanian.
Yeah, bro, quit speaking on the topic, fuck nigga.
He doesn't feel like other groups owe black Americans anything, but then he talks about that you shouldn't get reparations. But
nigga ain't even black American for real, bro.
At his...
Fuck out of here, bro. You an immigrant, bitch. I'm sorry for my language, bro. I don't really be doing that, but man, this nigga's a bitch. Get off my screen.
He talks about
you gonna lose. I'm in favor of fish stick, nigga.
That you shouldn't get reparations. But listen at
if y'all in Florida, vote for fish stick, nigga. Straight up.
His point on the black family.
You see, during Jim Crow, the black family was together.
That's right.
During Jim Crow, more black people were not just conservative, because black people always have been conservative minded.
You got a cigar in his hand?
Black people voted conservatively.
Is that right?
Wait a minute, Byron. Hold on a second. You don't want reparations, but you're talking about the black family, in which you have no position to talk about
because you don't have one.
Because number one, you don't want to be us, but you want to pretend to be us, which is what Tariq Nasheed would call tethering, right? You're tethering to our lineage
Right.
when you're half Jamaican and half Panamanian. And you're talking about the black family. But as you see, there's a problem.
U.S. Representative Byron Donald says that during Jim Crow, black people were together. Black families specifically was together. The ironic part about it is, after Jim Crow, after integration, he himself is married to a white woman. So I just want to know, what was his point? And Joy Reid wanted to know his point too, the sister interviewing. Shout out to that sister Joy.
She look like she about 25% black though. I ain't gonna lie. She look like she ain't all the way white or something.
Reid, because she says that she think interracial marriage affects the black household. And he tried to say, no, that's the great thing of being away from Jim Crow, because it doesn't. And not realizing that when black people knew we had black people, we stayed together. Integration made us forget, because here's what they won't tell you. As a black child, you're taught that black is ugly. Black man is ugly. Black woman is ugly. So what will you glorify? The nations that you integrated to.
Mm-hmm.
When we were segregated, we glorified each other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So number two, you're in an...
And that's why I say when it comes to we are all equal now, yeah. The white man is now equal to the black man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, this nigga cut is so ass. I don't know if y'all can really see that, bro. This nigga beard is thicker than his actual hair on his head, bro. And there's like no fade there, bro. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I want a full screen to just zoom in. Look at the connection from the beard to the sideburns, bro. This shit is ass. This shit is ass.
The nations that you integrated to. When we were segregated.
and that's why I be saying what I said. Martin Luther King, bro. This nigga wanted everybody to be equal and join each other and end segregation, this, that, and the third. That was not good for black people, bro. That was the best. Segregation and Jim Crow, Black Wall Street, all that shit was the best era for black people. Yeah, racism was still prevalent. There was some fucked up shit going on back then, bro. But being, and that's why I said black people, they weren't even allowed. If black people try to come together politically, create their own government and government themselves at the end of slavery and before, because that 2-year stretch before black people was actually classified as U.S. citizens, they did not allow black folks, bro, to govern themselves, bro. They never wanted that, bro. The government realized, bro, that, okay, we don't have to enslave these people. We can enslave everybody by thinking that they're equal to each other. And we can end this and integrate with each other. Now we have full control over everybody. It's a master scheme, bro. People do not realize this shit, bro. People don't realize it, man.
The nations that you integrated to.
Black people have more, own schools, own buses, own water fountains, bathrooms. That's just a small scale, bro. Own leagues, own sports leagues, black-owned sports leagues, bro. They had Negro baseball leagues, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on now. Own everything. You know what I'm saying? We lost it all when we integrated. Straight up. Now I'm half black and white myself. You know what I'm saying? So, in a way, I wouldn't even be here. But the truth is the truth at the end of the day, bro. You know what I'm saying?
When we were segregated, we glorified each other.
It's called chattel slavery. Yeah, chattel was cattle, nigga. Personal property.
So number two, you're in an
Get this fuck nigga off my screen with this, but he don't even have a beard to sideburn transition, bro. This shit is ass.
Racial relation.
Get this zero guard off my screen, bro.
Shit, bro. Like, you're speaking on the black community. You're acting as if you are the black community, so you're benefiting from the black
Get
struggle.
this zero
but
guard
you don't
off
want
my
blacks
screen,
to clear
man.
reparations, and then you're with a non-black lady. This is crazy. But this is evil genius of James Fishback. See, James Fishback doesn't really have a chance in hell to win this race.
Is that right?
Byron Donalds is already a congressman, and James Fishback is only 31 years old. But what he wants to prove is that Byron Donaldson can't use that racist trope against him. Listen, man, you can try to say that I'm racist and what I'm saying is racist, but it's not. And the reason why it's not is because the slave language and those disses and derogatory language are not at you. You can't use that trope because you are not a foundational Black American.
Woo! He's still
And
black
see,
though.
This is what was talked about on Tucker Carlson's podcast.
Which is actually quite interesting because I got a call from the Foundational Black American Society here in Florida who reminded me that Byron's mother is Jamaican, he is Panamanian, and they found it quite insulting in their words that he would try to claim victimhood of slavery without a single descendant of American slaves in his family.
I like those foundational guys.
They're so good.
Tariq Nasheed and all. I mean, I don't agree with everything, but like,
Hey, recognition
they've
is
got a
real,
perspective.
though.
If your family's been here 400 years and the descendants of a lot of American slaves or families have been here 400 years, I don't know. I think that gives, I'll listen to you. Like you've
100%.
got, you've got a point of view that is legitimate, I think.
Yeah. And they're unequivocally heritage Americans.
That's for sure.
100%.
They're definitely heritage Americans, if anyone is. And, someone rolls in from Ghana and gets an MSNBC slot and starts speaking on behalf of Black people. It's like, shut up, honey. You've got nothing to do with this.
Right.
Damn.
But wait, there's more.
But secondarily, to actually go out and try to gaslight us and think that you're just one of those guys that has been here, since the early 1800s and your family was in the struggle too, you're not. And that's a very interesting term that the Foundational Black Americans use. It's called tether. They're tethering these tethers. Like
He
Byron
educated,
Donalds.
man.
They come here literally one generation in, and they try to just sit around and act so folksy that we're all part of the same struggle and we're all down on and we need to fight against. No, you just got here, dude. Like the Haitians, like the guys from Ghana who just got here, you don't get to just be a part of our system and then lecture us about how our country went wrong.
Now, James Fishback uses the term tethering. Now, it's interesting that this
he educated.
language would be positioned.
The fact
on
that he even knows foundational Black American.
Tucker
though.
Carlson show. And again, Tariq Nasheed.
It wasn't even till I started reacting to O'Shea Duke videos I knew what foundational Black was, nigga.
He saw this post, shared this post, and said facts, #FBA. And of course,
she appears to be one of the Hispanic people. Why you call him that, bro?
I'm in complete 100% agreement with what you're saying, but not everybody.
Yeah, she looked like she's a little mixed with something. She don't look full white.
Thought that way.
That little clip should tell you everything that you need to know about so-called foundational Black Americans, or FBA, which is, in fact, the ideology. It's a movement, despite what those people say. The fact of the matter is, here you have a white supremacist, Tucker Carlson, a man who believes in replacement theory, this idea that white people are being replaced in this country. Here you have a man such as that co-signing FBA. That makes it clear that FBA is not some radical liberation.
I'm not going to say white people are literally being replaced, because if that's the case, white people would be replacing themselves because they are the politicians' majority share. You know what I'm saying? In politics, you know what I'm saying? But by natural design, they are being weeded out. Yeah. And he's just speaking the truth, honestly.
That makes it clear that FBA is not some radical liberation movement or anything like that. It's not a movement that's going to empower or liberate Black people. All it does is divide people. All it does is serve the interests of the far right. And as I listen to this man, Tucker Carlson, co-sign FBA, it makes me wonder if FBA is not bought off and paid for.
Now, shout out to my brother, The New Possibilities. I've been following him for almost a decade. Me and him.
Their
had a little
artificial
back and
system
forth.
is failing.
I love this brother. He's on the different wavelength than me as far as his political ideology, but he's a very intelligent guy. And I can understand what he's saying. Because, yes, Tucker Carlson, I wouldn't trust him, right? He has every reason to feel like that. But he's saying that he thinks that FBA is bought and paid for. I just don't know how he can say this when literally you have people tethering on both sides of the political coin. In this case, it's Byron Donaldson. And I'm sure if New Possibilities saw Byron Donaldson, a black man, Jamaican and Panamanian, that is linking himself to the Black American struggle and trying to teach people about the black family as if he's one of us, but you're in an interracial relationship, you don't believe in reparations, New Possibilities would fry this guy for lunch. Woo! Okay? But because he's on the Republican side, and by the way, guys, Byron Donald's the reason why.
Bro, all FBA is it just means to be a descendant of slaves, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Tucker Carlson and James Fishback are coming after him. It's because he's an Israel supporter. So, obviously all the blacks that support Israel, now the right is divided between them. And so again, guys like Brandon Tatum, guys like Byron Donaldson, those guys are getting called out all the time and getting roasted up by those guys who are anti-Israel, like Tucker Carlson, like James Fishback, like Nick Fuentes, and other guys out there, Jake Shields. These guys at the Hodge Twins, these guys are pro-Palestine, right? So you see this bubble forming between the conservatives. But the reality is that you have so many people on the left that do this. Ilhan Omar and Somalis do it. They take what they can get and then leave what they don't want to have, and then use the black community for what they can get, and then go back and try to create self-leverage. And then the black community is used on both sides of the playing field. The black conservatives can do it, whether they're pro-Palestine or not, but typically you see it here on the left. And the reality is that if you don't like black people, fine. Just say you don't like black people, and that's it. But stop trying to talk about our struggle. Stop trying to reference our struggle when clearly all you want to do is benefit from it. This is the same guy, Byron Donaldson, who says that, I don't believe in reparations, but guess what college he started off with?
What's that, huh? HBCU?
Florida A&M.
Woo!
You see, what people like Byron Donalds, let me tell you something about Byron Donalds.
When
Byron Donalds was ruining his life in New York City, and wouldn't nobody give his ass a chance, when he was getting charged with marijuana possession, and when basically he was getting felonies and trying to defraud banks by depositing bad checks and stuff like that.
And this guy is running for governor. Anybody can run for this shit.
You see, what happened was there was a school that gave him an opportunity. Florida A&M University, a historically black college,
so it is HBCU.
Right? That's who gave his ass a chance. All right? It's exactly what happened. He ended up going to Florida State, but the people that was willing to give him an opportunity to rebuild his life, it was the black community. All right? No matter how you want to slice it, it was the black community. And this college was set up for black Americans, such as myself, #FBA, and you as a Panamanian and Jamaican benefited from that. It allowed you to go across the street, literally, to Florida State University, because Florida State University wouldn't have dealt with you directly. So now you come and you crap on those same people who were there to help you in very trying times. And now what you're going to see is every time you get one of these guys that are anti-black, anti-black American, anti-FBA, well, see, all these guys got to do as a ploy is to try to call out the fact that you're not #Black American. So I can go ahead on and call you these names, call you a slave to your donors, call you a slave to the Israel camp. And if you try to come back and say that that's racism, well, guess what? You can't call racism because you're not a part of #FBA. Woo! You are not like them. You don't deserve to be in the same category as them. You just got here. And so now what they're going to do is weaponize that particular language against these guys who are pro-Israel, against these guys who are on the left. The right is going to use this and try to get the black vote and saying, these guys are not from here. Again, it just goes to show you the power of the organic reach of the grassroots. It just shows you guys. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Yoshi D. Jackson.
Yeah, man. I think Fish Stick cooked that nigga, man. Fish Stick look like he gonna be the one win it. This nigga right here with this two-tone, he don't even got no, bro. You can't trust a black man with no fade, bro. I'm telling you. You can't trust them. Straight up. So y'all let me know what y'all think. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at y'all on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the 9. Stream ain't jumping like it was yesterday, coach.
When I heard that Anton Daniels was going to be on the 5150 show, I knew it was going to be explosive. Because I know Anton, and I kind of know Corey Holcomb, and both of them are going to stand on what they believe. They're going to call things how they're seeing it, and both of them.
Hey, yo, why that mic look like he already bopped it off his head, though? The mic got a dent in it.
Are not backing down.
The mic in his head got a dent in it,
when
bro.
you get two people in a room like that, or even on the live stream, you're going to get...
So what
this show
happened?
Exploded into what the black internet was talking about, largely because of two different frameworks. Now, Corey Holcomb is from Chicago, Anton Daniels from Detroit, two big West black American, African American cultured cities. The issue was the framework of what was going on in America. And the framework that Anton Daniels is using is that black people are largely responsible for all of their problems.
Is that
Corey
right?
Holcomb won't necessarily disagree with that, but his framework is white supremacy, and what they have done to black people is the largest part of the problem. And Corey Holcomb's biggest criticism of Anton Daniels is the same that I had. You have no problem calling out black people, but you don't have any problem calling out the white man.
The white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall
I'm
of
an equal
it?
accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you
don't
taking
have, you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You too busy.
My capacity,
Because if that's the case,
that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Now, if you guys hear what Anton Daniels
Get his ass
responding to this, he's saying, listen, you don't really watch my content because I call it down the middle.
Stop the cap.
And
shouts out to
that might be
B-Lou, man.
largely true. Black conservatives like Anton Daniels can't call out white people as long as they're on the left. Now, me being a registered Republican myself, when I see white
Nigga's a
racism,
registered
especially on the
Republican.
alt-right, extreme right, I call it out all the time, right? I'm just going to be honest. I have no problem with black Democrats or whoever else. I'm for the community first, but I definitely call it out when I see it. And to be honest, Corey Holcomb is right because Anton Daniels doesn't really call it out. Every black person that's killed by the cops, it's the black person's fault. He'll find any way to debase the black community. And that's kind of what my fallout was with Anton Daniels. He's a person I would even call sometime on the phone. I found myself having too much ideological and framework issues with Anton Daniels' commentary and behavior that it left me really, really disappointed, right? You know, especially as a black man who's been married for so many years, has a black daughter from a predominantly black city, and to see how he's come up. But then he also says something that was really bad. He says that you're too busy to see my content. And this is just untrue. First of all, any YouTuber that talks about Corey Holcomb or, he watches your channel, Corey Holcomb watches a lot of my content. He repeats it on his show. He invites other people to come on his show that review his content. And that's just a lie because Corey Holcomb is very active in the YouTube community. He might not comment on videos, but he will watch stuff. And that's noticeable by the people that he brings on. Let's talk about somebody like Fawcett Media, or let's talk about Riva TV. Both of these people were interviewed by Corey Holcomb, MTR, Music Tutorials and Reviews, and he knows a lot about you before you even come on, all right? He knows about you, he studies who's coming on, so that's not necessarily true. But this is the problem where I feel that Anton Daniels got himself into a little bit of trouble.
And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Let me tell you something, homie.
Hey yo, they going at it. I ain't familiar with Corey Holcomb like that. I heard the name, but I mean I ain't familiar with Anton Daniels like that neither. But I probably seen Anton Daniels more than Corey Holcomb. But hey, I didn't know Corey Holcomb was moving like that. And I fucks with it.
I don't suck.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So fix
You doing
that.
it right now.
I don't.
You doing it right now.
Who dick he sucking? Black dick?
When I tell you,
the black community?
I don't
Believe me
do
when I
that.
tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no
I'm
shit.
gonna give you the same
Let's
energy
switch
you
seats.
give me.
Let's switch seats.
No.
Let's switch seats.
I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no. I don't do.
Hey yo, they awfully close. Hey yo,
Sucking shit.
no.
I'm a man. I don't do no shit.
I don't give.
Nah, this is too much right here.
Well, I tell you what.
now.
Watch that fucking shit, cause that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no fucking
You say a
homie.
lot of shit that I don't with either. You
Okay, but that shit. Oh, you go. Hey, homie, I tell you.
So let me just say
No, he
this.
did look him up and down though. Hold on now.
Shit. Oh, you go. Hey, homie, I tell you.
So let me just say this.
Hey,
Anton
yo.
Daniels says something when the conversation is already heated, such as
Hold on, my bad.
Anton Daniels says something when the conversation is already heated.
Hey yo, shout out to Yo It's Eric TV for the super chat, man. Appreciate
Corey
the love,
Holcomb,
man.
OG comedian.
Is that right? OG comedian. Okay.
Anton Daniels says something.
Appreciate the
when
super
conversation
chat,
is
man.
already heated, such as you're sucking the of black people. Now, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt when I say he wasn't trying to imply that Corey Holcomb is gay or anything like that. But you know, in other words, you're saying that I'm sucking the D of white people, so you're doing the same thing for the black left. And of course, once he said that, this is when it went out of control.
Yeah, man. This is at this point, bro. This is just severely unhealthy. It's surpassed content, bro. And something's gonna happen, bro. You know, if it ever gets to this point, bro. And this is why, like, you gotta be careful who you dealing with off this internet shit. Even if they're content creators, you gotta be careful, bro. Cause niggas ain't your friends. You don't know these niggas from a can of paint like that, bro. And something can easily pop off, bro. Whenever you get two people who standing on business like that, bro, and they can't control themselves, bro, it's not gonna turn out good, bro.
Said that this is when it went out of control.
Right here.
Don't put no sucking shit. Don't put no sucking shit on me. Say I suck a
Yo, say I suck again. What? Hey, yo, he turning up on him, bruh. Nah, he ready to full-blown crash out on him, coach. say it again and see what happens. What? This is way surpassed content at this point, bro. Nah, you can't sit down at no podcast with cameras and microphones, bro. And now you ready to throw hands, bro. It should never get that deep, bro. It shouldn't get that deep, bro. This is wild.
Said that this is when it
Hey, I'm fucking with Corey Holcomb, but this is wild though, bro.
went out of control.
Right here.
Don't put no sucking shit. Don't put no sucking shit on me.
I'm from Detroit.
Say I suck a
Nigga said I'm from Detroit.
I'm right here, right now.
Say it again though. He ain't say it. Yo, nah, Corey, you're tripping, man. You're tripping, dog.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I'm a
I don't do sucking shit.
He said, I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform. Say it again, nigga.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to
That nigga don't want no smoke, man.
We good. Up on me.
We good. I did already. I don't do
You can put the microphone right down,
Yo.
right now, and go on her back. I don't give a
No, sir. Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You
You
running your mouth. I don't do no.
Knock them glasses off that nigga.
for the internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show you I ain't doing it for the internet.
If you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me.
That's
I'm gonna extend
real.
the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how it call it. I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get disrespected.
So now it's confrontational.
Nah, that nigga said, say I suck a dick again to see what. He said, don't put no dick sucking shit on my name. Hey, yo, this nigga was about to go full gangsta on him, boy.
A lot of jabs are being thrown back and forth.
Yeah.
You know, Anton's wanting to go outside. Corey Holcomb actually moves his seat. Darlene is scared.
Nah, cause he didn't say what he was saying though.
And again, this is
bro. When that man got that close to you though, bro, that shit was already too much for me, bro. I would have had to stand, bro. You like, bro, that nigga was chest to chest with that nigga, man. Like what? That nigga Corey tweaked out, man.
It is going out all the way bad, right? And then toward the end of the segment, you know, they were still trying to get it back on track, had a hard time doing it. This is live, by the way. And this happened.
Study this episode.
Shout
he
out
ain't
to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to the
he ain't shit on
I'm
himself.
not gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah,
Shout
you
out to
shitted
the
on
chat.
black people. You shitted on.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face.
To your
Be
face.
careful shitting on me because I feel like you talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit.
You shitted on me to my face, but that shit.
If you shit on it to man, you talking shit, nigga. Man, this shit goofy, bro. Niggas too old to be. Corey Holcomb is really doing too much, though. He taking that shit very far, bro. You know, he taking it to the point to where he really wants to throw hands, bro. I don't feel like that's cool, bro.
Careful
to your face.
Be careful shitting on me because I feel like you talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm telling you.
Be careful.
I'm telling you.
You
that,
shitted on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
Trust me.
The tough talk. I got security. You got security. Ain't
Homie,
nobody
I
doing
ain't got
shit.
security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie,
tough.
you
just.
He is
I'm not
talking tough now.
I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face, and then you act like it was all
That
good.
I disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling.
Yo, shouts out for the
This
super
all
chat on the
everyone talking
2-time,
about.
man. Came through with the 2-time, man. Yeah, bro, this is a wild situation here, man. This is wild.
Face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologized when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my face
because you don't accept the apology because you
still talk
feel
about
some type of
everybody
way.
else except yourself and white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why you so easily offended?
You still talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing with
because I'm right. See,
I'll be around and they tell me about myself all
That
the
nigga
time.
getting out of there,
Be
man.
gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Nah, that nigga Corey crashing out, bro. That ain't a good look, bro. You ain't gotta do all that, bro. You ain't gotta do all that, bro. That ain't it.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down.
You're
So you proved the point.
You're hypocritical.
Homie, just gone, man.
No, you hypocritical,
just gone,
bro.
man.
You
Just gone.
hypocrite. I'm out the jet.
You done did this
He's
before.
hypocritical. And I.
Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your and walk over there with your bodyguard and your walk over there with your bodyguard and your.
You proved my point.
I got shit to do.
You're right.
Don't bring.
Bro, this nigga, and like I said earlier, bro, the microphone is literally bent, like he already bopped that off somebody's head before. Yo, the microphone this nigga got is bent, bro. Like he done bopped it off somebody's head, bro. This is crazy, man. Corey, I agree with what you saying, but like, bro, you taking this too far, bro. That ain't it, bro. That's not it, bro. That ain't it, bro.
You ain't finna stand on. Remember I told you that. If you got a what you explain, don't ask her to be on my show. Can she be on the show? I don't know that. Now get your on and pay for your you got to.
Now, that last part of, Anton leaving, obviously, Corey Holcomb.
I feel like Anton was the bigger man in that situation. He probably really didn't want to fight. Fight for what, though, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm saying that he's brought another woman there to the podcast. I'll get into that later, okay? But what I want to deal with is the framework for somebody that's like Anton, somebody that has made a lot of money with his rhetoric. Largely, this is what I have thought about and considered. I used to sometimes call Anton. I don't always put this out on the internet, but I would say, hey, man, there are certain things that you're saying as a black man that's married to a black woman that has become successful, that framework doesn't fit your narrative. Like, you're achieving above that. So I don't understand why you come in after black people all the time. I would talk to him about it, not all the time. I didn't call him like every day or every month, but I would contact him. Sometimes his wife would be there. I would speak to her. And, Anton is a bigger person than me on the platform. He's motivated. He's very, very money minded. But, I just think that not that he's went off on the deep end. I just think that this is really what he was trying to do. And now he's able to do it. And so, it just looks bad. Again, now, this is not to say that the way that Corey talks is always the best either. And I'm not here to say that he's perfect in the interaction. It could have been handled better.
Nah, Anton left him and was the bigger man in that situation. What Corey was saying was true, though. I agree with how he, with how he say Anton moves and, always talking about something other, but Corey crashed out, bro. Straight up.
It looks bad. Again, now, this is not to say that the way that Corey talks is always the best either. And I'm not here to say that he's perfect in the interaction. It could have been handled better on both sides. But what you see with Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb is the black war intellectually we've been having for years, okay? The black right against not necessarily the black left. I don't think that Corey Holcomb is necessarily left-leaning because he's real strict on the LGBTQ thing. He's real strict on the feminist thing. So Corey Holcomb,
bro, that left and right shit is bullshit.
Can be on the right. And he's a little bit more open on certain things, like he's not against Somali migrants or anything like that. He was very supportive of the ones he saw in Minnesota, Minneapolis. He got fans from everywhere. So he's balanced in just a different way. But the reality is the framework that Anton is using and the framework that Corey Holcomb is using, these sorts of people have never gotten along in Black America. And they've always stood on the opposite ends of the fence.
Bro, it's just a bad look, though. Corey crashed out, bro, and that ain't cool, because that's just a bad look, bro. Because why niggas can't sit down and have a real intellectual conversation? You don't have to agree with each other, bro, but that doesn't mean you resort to fucking fighting, bro. That's insane, bro. That's insane, bro.
And as time moves on, as time comes on, you're gonna get more and more of this every day. And the reality is that despite the fact that Corey Holcomb feels one way and Anton feels another, what is the actuality in all of this? Is that we got to be able to get both groups of blacks to see the bigger picture, which is improving Black America all around. The problem is that when you get so far gone as Anton, that person's already given up, okay? And when a person like Anton has already given up, such a person is not going to be the best individual possibly talk about the black community.
Bro.
To talk about
So why are you not talking about the fact that Corey ass was over here trying to fight him, bro? Because they talk about sucking white meat or black meat. Like, bro, that's crazy. And who said that? Did Corey say that he was sucking white meat first? And then Anton said you suck black meat? And now he wants to fight? Say I suck meat again. Don't ever say I suck. Yo, that was funny, bro. Yo, that nigga crashed out, bro. My voice cracking like a bitch, man. Come on, dog. Yo.
To be the best individual possibly talk about the black community. To talk about
That's what happens when I talk too much, bro. I'm losing my voice.
what the black community can do. I'm not trying to say he's all the way anti-black community, but he is a person that's kind of already made up his mind. And what's going to happen is what happened on Corey Holcomb is it's going to lead to something else. And it's just better for a person that's like Anton or a white racist, something like that, is to not really engage them. Because the conversation is not going to benefit anybody. It won't benefit Corey. It won't benefit Anton. And the only thing that we can do is for people who are like-minded and they want to see things get better, we have to first admit that we do have problems. But, you know, like
that's what I'm saying. He said he was sucking meat first, though. Corey said that he was sucking white meat first, right? Or no?
I said, when you bring these two people,
And then now he wants to fight because Anton came back and said, you suck black meat. Like, what?
Together, you're going to get what you see with Anton and Corey. It's going to always happen. You're going to get...
so he said it first.
Like a white Trump supporter and a white person in the LGBTQ that wants to protect ICE. It's not going to end well. And if it's not going to end well, the podcast doesn't need to happen. But I will applaud Anton for showing up. I mean, almost anybody that had eyes could see that was not going to be an easy conversation. I applaud Corey Holcomb, and I think that the way that Corey ended the conversation was that Anton wanted to be on the show. He reached out to Corey Holcomb's platform.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He said it first, and then he wanted to crash out. He said you suck white meat. And then he got in his face and said, man, say I suck a dick.
For
bro,
Anton Daniels, this is possibly a good thing.
That's bad, bro.
He does
that's
deal
bad.
in controversy. He likes to be talked about. This is something
O'Shea Duke is just picking sides against with Corey against Anton Daniels, and he got some type of beef with Anton Daniels himself, bro, and they calling out. Anton Daniels walked away as the bigger man in this situation, bro. If you let me tell it. Kissing ass, it don't matter, bro. It's the same shit. Oh, he said he was kissing ass, so I guess it's not the same. So he said he was kissing ass. He said he was kissing ass, okay. That's wild. That nigga got in his face and said, say I suck a dick. Yo, this is fucking hilarious, bro, but I can't get with it, bro, because you don't invite that man onto your platform. Even if you was on his platform, bro, you don't do that, bro. At the end of the day, we grown men and we over here talking about what's the bigger picture here, bro? We can agree to disagree, man. You know what I'm saying? It should never be we're on here trying to throw fucking hands with each other, bro. Trying to crash out, bro. Oh, we could go in the back right now. Like, bro, that's childish at that point, bro. That's fucking childish.
He likes in.
I still feel as if Anton walked away as the bigger man, though.
This is something that obviously may work for him. So, guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Jackson back at it again.
Yo, this is fucking crazy, man. This is just crazy, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation right here, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself. Because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Shouts out to that boy Eric TV, man, for the super chats, man. I get at you on the next one and I'm gone. T.Y. Peter name. This broke the internet? Shit, I bet it did, bro. Let's see what the comments are saying. I gotta drop that video ASAP. That's fucking crazy. I'm at work without headphones and our black coworker walks in. I had to pause this. They was clowning you on TikTok. They said both O'Shea daddies is fighting. No. Y'all remember when we was kids and two dudes squared up and walked in circles leaning on each other's shoulders? This is the adult version of that. One thing that's a fact, when referring to whites, Anton always say white liberals. But when referring to blacks, he uses a blanket statement. So that basically means he's picking out certain groups of whites versus he's putting a blanket on all black people. Neither one of them was gonna do anything. It started when Anton said Corey doesn't have the capacity to listen. From there, it went up. It really did, though. Who was waiting for Mr. Jackson's take? I want to hear Tariq Nasheed's opinion. Accountability is like kryptonite to some folks. That high voice sass came right out. This is a wild situation, man. We 4 videos in. What y'all want to watch next, man? These headphones low-key be hurting my ear, bro. I wonder, can I... Yeah, I probably can change patterns on these hoes if I order some. Thicker pattern. We're gonna set them down till we find the next video, though. I need some water in my life, man. Persons, go home. You gonna have to go home, little baby. Damn. God damn. Check, 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 check. What y'all want to watch next, man? Do y'all got any recommendations or requests? Y'all want me to just rock it out, man. Rock it out. Brazil just did this to the Passport Bros. We cool on that. "1,000 Ways to Pimp." Okay, I'll play it for you, my boy. I'll grab me some water, man. My shit dry as fuck. Yo, my boy coming through, man.
As a young
Hey,
man, I
man.
did do the forehead to
Appreciate
forehead
the love,
swing
bro.
first
As a
low,
young
so I
man,
won't get
did
in
do
trouble
the
for starting the
forehead
fight.
to forehead swing first. So I won't get in trouble for starting the fight. Appreciate the love on the super chat, man. Straight up, bro. Straight up. That's love, bro. That's love. Drewski skit on mega churches. I dropped that video this morning, man. That's the first video I dropped today. Come here, Precious. What are you doing? She ready to go outside. I'm gonna have to put her up. Yeah, I did the Drewski skit this morning, man. Where's the debate? You gotta go all the way to the beginning of the stream. That was the first video I done. Yeah, here go the Drewski skit right here. Bro, my videos ain't been doing shit, dog. The streams been doing better than the videos. This shit crazy, bro. Nigga, this shit got 57 views in 10 days, nigga. I can't even crack 100 in 24 hours, nigga. All them videos I posted yesterday, nigga. $69, 166, 59 2 days ago. This shit don't make no sense, bro. They ain't recommending my shit, bro. This shit is annoying, bro. And then when they do recommend my shit, they recommend it to the wrong audiences, bro. This shit don't make no sense, bro.
Breaking chicken, you can get about my business. This that real pimpin' east side, straight about the trenches. I'm that nigga you can't see. I specialize in breaking women. Gotta get it how I get it. You ain't with it, you can kick it. I'ma tell you what it is and what it ain't. I ain't finna take you on no date, little babe. You got two options: work a job or hit the blade. What you wanna do? Either way, I'm the one that's receiving all the pay. Money management services is what I orchestrate. Watch me boss your life up once you choose up with the play. I ain't interested in sex, I strictly want the severed heads. House cast the only thing that's sleeping inside my bed. Ain't got the time for relations, baby, I'm a businessman. Trying to see how much I can make off selling tuna cans. So we gon' get along good if you into tricking men. Just don't go against the grain if you wanna see us win, right? Himron, little baby, so you better come correct. I ain't nothing like these niggas, gotta earn all my respect. Watch your lip with open ears, I might just break you off some bread. This a different type of motion when you choose it with the man. If you ain't into selling kidding, I can let you run the business. It's 1,000 ways to pimp, we selling plates up out the kitchen. She my type, she like to listen, might just buy her braid extension. She don't test me, know the limit, so we never ever trip. I can put you in position, I'm a high value man. Pimpin' ain't dead, it just moved to OnlyFans. Only way I'll trust a bitch if she give me all the bands. That's how I know we locked in, yeah, we forever gon' win. Who you texting on that phone, it better be about some paper.
So
I got trust issues, baby, so don't put me in no danger. I'ma kill you and them niggas if you ever try to play me. I need that money fast, so is you gon' be my hoe, baby, huh?
I came out the P, nigga, real TYP shit, nigga. Yeah.
Everything is gravy, yeah, we living good. Played the streets for a minute, now I'm out the hood. This that Pimp C flow, diamonds against that wood. I'm dedicated to this grid and I won't never budge. Everything is gravy, yeah, we living good. Played the streets for a minute, now I'm out the hood. This that Pimp C flow, diamonds against that wood. I'm dedicated to this grid and I won't never budge. I flips down the ass, sicker than a motherfucker. Sophisticated type of player in this motherfucker. I swear these niggas know the name, I'm that motherfucker. No, you can't play me like no lame, cause I ain't no buster. Yeah, it's fucked up in my city, niggas dying right. The types of upper pole before a nigga ever fight. But it wasn't always like that, niggas had their squabbles right. You get caught loafing in these streets, so I'm making home tonight. I like that chain around your neck, go ahead and take it off. Yeah, all I think about is money, cause I'm is a boss. If she don't choose up with the P, then she took a loss. This shit is in me, it ain't on me, you can't scrub it off. If everything is gravy, yeah, we living good. Played the streets for a minute, now I'm out the hood. This that Pimp C flow, diamonds against that wood. I'm dedicated to this grid and I won't never budge. If everything is gravy, yeah, we living good. Played the streets for a minute, now I'm out the hood. This that Pimp C flow, diamonds against that wood. I'm dedicated to this grid and I won't never budge. I keep a bad bitch with me, yeah, she also sweet. And if I fall off, she gon' pick me back up on my feet. Yeah, that's my type of bitch, one that like to keep it G. I need a house cat, not a bitch that roam the street. Hey, if you funkin' with my niggas, then you funkin' with me. We gon' go to war about it, see who first on the tee. Slowing down on the tree and I ain't sippin' no lean, cause I can't go out like the homie, rest in peace to Pimp C. If you don't know where I'm from the east of the Gee. I ain't never rep the gang, most my homies some B's. Put your bitch on the blade just like I'm a P. All white bricks like I'm out here pushing them keys. If everything is gravy, yeah, we living good. Played the streets for a minute, now I'm out the hood. This that Pimp C flow, diamonds against that wood. I'm dedicated to this grid and I won't never budge. If everything is gravy, yeah, we living good. Played the streets for a minute, now I'm out the hood. This that Pimp C flow, diamonds against that wood. I'm dedicated to this grid and I won't never budge.
Alright, y'all. Nigga getting tired, boy. Alright, y'all. Fatigue is hitting the nigga, and I'm only 4 videos in. That's crazy. Alright, y'all. Y'all ready to get to the next one, man? We ain't heard nothing about David. What you saying, nigga? I should rap like Playboy Cardi. Boy, get the fuck out this stream, nigga. That's the worst nigga that makes music, nigga. Blueface better than that, nigga. But I listen to no fucking Playboy Cardi, nigga. Playboy Cardi was good for one era, and that was like 2016, nigga, with one song, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. But I listen to that school shooter ass music. Ain't nobody listen to that school shooter ass music, nigga. Fuck. What y'all want to watch, man? We got Antonio Talks, the Mr. Tendernism controversy. He probably ain't. Apparently, there's more drama that Poetic Flacco dropped 15 minutes ago. He just dropped another video. So I don't want to necessarily do Antonio's if it ain't gonna have the updated shit in it. Play my album. Nigga, I ain't got no album. Nigga, I ain't got no recent album out. I ain't dropped the album and I ain't dropping no album, nigga. Man, listen, I need y'all to go over here to Spotify, nigga. My shit is down bad right now, bro. 29 listeners, nigga. Monthly nigga. We need to get that shit up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I drop a song, I know how to hit the algorithm on this bitch, though. It's like hit or miss, though, sometimes. But I know how to hit the algorithm and get new people to my shit on Spotify, like, organically. But, bro, y'all need to be adding my shit, man. Only if you fuck with it. If you don't fuck with it, you ain't gotta do nothing. But if you fuck with it, bro, like y'all claim y'all do, my nigga, I need y'all to go to Spotify, bro. Apple Music. And add that shit and stream it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't dropped the album, nigga, since 2022. It's 2026. That's 4 years. And this shit came out February 22nd, 2022. 2/22/2022. You know what I'm saying? And I don't react to music, bro. I never will. There's no money in it. I'm about to copyright and block my shit. Do a whole reaction to a song, and the shit is blocked. Never will I ever. That's some goofy shit. Yeah, I'm focusing on singles, bro, cause that way I ain't gotta sit there. I don't got the time to rap. Rapping consumes a lot of energy, time, and it takes away, you know. So I'm focusing on singles, man. I got something dropping. I gotta get the audio right on it. It's already good. The beat is just like hella that motherfucker beat. So it's like it takes away from the vocal and it's not as loud as I want it to be. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to get it loud enough. But I've been dropping, man. Been dropping. Yeah, I ain't doing music reactions, bro. Fuck them niggas. Oh yeah, if you want me to react to your music, I'll react to some shit. You gotta pay that fee though, that promo fee for sure. I already done the Anton Daniels. That was the last video we done, bro. That was the last video we done, man. So go back, probably like 30 minutes, and that'll be like the start of it. Of the Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb. I'll probably drop that video tomorrow. But yeah, man, add my shit on Spotify, bro. What y'all want to do, bro? We got a lot. Finesse 2 times, and his new girlfriend went to jail. We got some Aiden Ross shit. We got A woman trying to report her neighbor as illegal and it backfired. We got a Kai Sing, Miserable New Reality. You Will Own Nothing and Be Happy by Penguins. We got Abba and Preach. This is about some nigga that cheated. Some celebrity had cheated on his wife. She divorced him. We got an OnlyFans model who makes $7,000 a month shot dead by boyfriend for refusing to ... True crime. Nah, I don't smoke no more, bro. Got the tendernism. Woman trying to report neighbor. All right, I got you.
I made a website.
It's only 9 minutes, so we'll knock it out.
I made a website for reporting illegal immigrants, and sometimes people end up on the website thinking that it's real. And somebody wanted to report a man that they suspected to be an illegal immigrant that lives in their neighborhood. So I reached out to see if I could help.
There is one person who comes.
Wait, this nigga said hold on, he has the website?
I made a website.
He made the website
for reporting illegal immigrants, and sometimes people end up on the website thinking that it's real.
And what, sir, are you doing to these? What?
Somebody wanted to report.
What are you gonna do to the illegals, nigga?
And that they suspected to be an illegal immigrant that lives in their neighborhood. So I reached out to see if I could help.
There is one person who comes, and he's non-speaking, non-English speaking, and he will come possibly. Oh, gee, maybe you'll see him 2 weekends out of the month, and it's not even for a complete weekend. He'll come Saturday like a thief in the night at 10:30, 11:30 at night, and then leave Sunday, and he's gone.
Okay.
It's just very, very suspicious. While he is here, when he pulls into the driveway,
Yeah.
and the lights always on.
They're using electricity in the home.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and that is definitely suspicious.
Yes.
And they're also using the
light is
driveway.
Right, and the light is
Yeah.
always lit in the garage. When he comes, the light stays on. We cannot see the basement section from our kitchen window.
Why are you that
We can only see
nosy?
There's a light lit, and that's the garage window that we can see the light lit.
Yeah.
So
and so just
whatever he's
not
doing-
being
and it's
able to see what the resident is doing
In their
inside
own
their
home.
own home. That's what raises the suspicions.
Exactly.
Is he able to see you in your home?
No.
He can't look in our windows. In.
So he wouldn't
But
know.
He doesn't.
He wouldn't know what you are doing in your home
No.
from his home,
He made this website basically to backfire on their ass.
which
Wrong button.
No.
could actually make you to him suspicious.
Yes.
We don't hide from him. Will not speak to us. He ignores us. So when he comes and he sees us, he totally ignores us.
What is he
Okay.
supposed to
Right.
do? Fucking.
Inside.
Who just wants to be buddy with their fucking neighbor, bro? I don't.
Do you have a need to feel seen?
No. No, not necessarily.
But by him,
if we
but by
happen to
him,
be-
you have a
if
need,
we-
need to feel seen by him, though.
Yes. Sometimes he will bring packages, and he will leave with different packages. He will leave with something else.
Do you
Is
use,
that right?
do you use Amazon yourself?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you've had different packages as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so he may deem that as, once again, he might look at you, says, "I don't know what you're doing in your home. She's got different packages. She is actually suspicious."
Well, he actually doesn't see our packages unless he sees them, unless he drives by the front of our home.
So you can
And
actually
looks.
see more of what he's doing than he can see what you're doing.
We're not nosy.
Is that right?
We're not gonna
It
go
sounds
around
like
the
it.
property around the circumference or the diameter of the place and take a look at what's going on. We have never done that.
You would never, no, you would never do that. You would,
No.
however, report them to authorities to do that.
Well, if I feel something is suspicious going on, yes. Why would anyone in Florida buy a property and not live in it, not rent it out? That's suspicious in itself.
Maybe I have different
We heard a very,
schedules.
very loud noise one night. My boyfriend heard, and we heard a very loud...
Your boyfriend? How old are you, old lady? She sounds old as hell.
A very, very loud noise one night. My boyfriend heard, and
Your
we
boyfriend.
heard a very loud bang or smash or, whatever it was
Hey,
that
old
he heard.
people find love
And he
too.
didn't know.
After so many years, I pray that's not me, man. I'm looking for me a good woman, man. Still on the hunt. I just seen a post on Instagram said if you over 25 and you ain't got no kids, you're the problem. I guess I'm the problem because I move a certain way. Yeah, you're damn right. You know what I'm saying? I handle business. I take life serious. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. You know what I'm saying?
What that was. First thing he thought of was, gee, I hope they're not running a meth lab.
A meth lab. Wow. Is that right?
You know, people owning different homes and not always being in them 24/7. That raises a feeling of suspicion.
Well, certainly.
Probably millions of people who own different homes and may not be in them 24/7.
Well, that might be, but it raises suspicion with me. Why would you buy a $230,000 home and not live in it or not rent it out? Now, let's be practical about it. Let's be logical.
I think that's a great.
That in itself raises suspicion in me because I don't know what this man is doing over there.
That's because you don't.
I'm not going to peek in his windows to see, but
that's good.
I've always been.
You probably
that
shouldn't.
way. I'll be nice to my neighbors, and that's it. You know?
No, it really does sound like you definitely mind your own business when you're
Yes.
not
I
looking out the
I
windows.
prefer it that way. I prefer it that way.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna conduct an investigation. We'd ask if you just don't look, don't bother, don't do anything, and as soon as we gather some more information. But I would just want to let you know it's gonna be okay, and just be sure not to don't even look out the window.
No, certainly won't.
Mind your business, bitch.
I have some really great news about the individual that you called about.
Really?
Yeah, I was able to visit with him. And yeah, when I showed up, I actually he was listening to Michael Jackson, the song "Smooth Criminal." The Smooth Criminal. You aware of that song?
No, I don't think I'm familiar.
Oh, well, you've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal.
Oh, okay.
So
that bitch, man, she don't even know Michael Jackson. Oh no!
I thought that was funny because you were actually investigating to see whether he is
That's a red flag.
Right.
But what we learned is that the reason he's listening to Michael Jackson is to further learn English. So he is, and we were able to check his documents. He's a non-criminal legal
he
citizen.
made this website just to troll their ass.
Which that was great. We were able to ask some questions about the stuff that he does. I know you had some suspicions there. He does like electricity, so he's a human being.
So that's where that comes from when he requested electricity be whatever.
Yeah, he does like to use electricity, which is it's unique to him as a person. You know, he's a human being, and you know, some human beings like electricity, others don't. But he turns out he's one that does. And he does like to be able to see what he's doing because he does work when he's in the home. He builds school parts for needy children, like rulers, school supplies, protractor, calculators. And so, yeah, I know you did have some suspicions that he was running a meth lab.
That was something that was mentioned by my friend when he thought he heard a loud bang.
Oh, now he's
from
just
next
your
door.
friend, huh?
Right. Well, good news is
he probably left your ass. Yo, crazy.
Confirm that it's not a meth lab. It's actually a math lab.
A math,
math lab.
Yes. He's building rulers and school supplies for needy children and orphan children, which is great. It's a lot better than a meth lab. I just thought you'd find some relief in that. he is documented, and I think as an American citizen and a person who owns multiple homes in the United States, I think we should give him that right. And so we just like to ask that you just leave him be, and just let him live his life.
We've never bothered him. We've not once bothered him.
Well, that's great.
Not once.
Oh, great.
Not once.
Great.
So I don't like being accused of bothering him.
Oh.
Like that.
Oh, no.
Accused, huh?
What is his residence? Why does he come and go? He hasn't been here for a month.
Yeah, so...
1 month. And he owns the property.
Yes.
That's another concern.
So there are...
Because nobody takes us seriously,
But you accused him of a meth lab and all type of shit. It would be crazy.
I tend not to believe anything you're telling me. I'm sorry, but I don't. I don't believe it.
So there are millions of people who own multiple homes in the United States, and he does happen to be one of those millions of people.
He's the owner?
Yes.
That's what you said, bitch.
Then why do you have a Pennsylvania?
Why? Well, I'm not even going to continue the conversation because it's hopeless. It's hopeless. I'm not happy. I'm not happy, and that's all there is to that. Where did you meet with him?
That's not the point. Where the property is listed to an owner in Florida.
Where did you meet with him?
Clearly, yes.
Where?
Florida.
Oh, that's just wonderful. That tells me a whole lot. You've been absolutely no help to me whatsoever. Thanks for calling for nothing. Goodbye.
She's mad. He calling back.
Hello.
Hi there, this is from Illegal Immigrant Report. Just calling to follow up about our conversation last week.
Hi. Yeah.
Yeah, just for quality assurance purposes, and my bosses having me do this, I just wanted to see if you were able to take a brief survey about your experience with us.
She already told
I don't know
you.
if I want to do that.
Okay, so that was the first question on the survey was from scale of 0 to 10, how likely you would be to do that.
Not likely.
Okay, so a 0?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Aid?
Hey man, y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. That's funny. He created a whole website to troll people that's calling in to report illegal immigrants. Like he's the police and can do something about it. Why you ain't call the police? You thought this person was gonna be your hope? I don't know. Videos like this, man, you gotta take it with a grain of salt though. This could always be fake and cap. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. You never know. Hey, we on the road to 100K. Okay, if you don't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. See why I put it in.
I made a website.
Yo, chat, I'm progressively getting tired and more tired and more tired. And I'm getting hungry. I gotta fight through it though, man. I could fight through it. Yesterday I went to sleep at 7:30, bro. 7:30, bro. 7:30, bro. I woke back up at like 10:30. Took 2 melatonins. You know what I'm saying? I need to smoke to stay awake. See, since I ain't smoked in so long, it probably will wake me up though. Cause I remember I worked all day on a house one day. And I pulled up on the homie and smoked some shit. That shit woke me right the fuck up, nigga. I was tired as fuck too, nigga. I was beat. That's that night I end up going to the club. And got some ass thrown on a nickel. She want that taco meat. She want that meat in her taco. No cap. She wants meat in her taco. That's wild. I ain't even eat breakfast today. I got up, hopped straight on the route, nigga. Would have made me a little chunk change. Hell, I could have made some money today. If that's all I wanted to do and if I wanted to work in the dark. I don't even gotta work no job for real if I don't want to. It's just more profitable. Do a live stream at the weed shop, bro. For what? At this point, bro, it's just like I got so many videos stacked up. What needs to come out immediately is just gonna be delayed, bro. Unless I want to flood and then I have to catch back up. See, I'm trying to get so far ahead though, cause shit, I think right now I'm into Sunday, cause my new schedule, I'm working Sunday through Wednesday, 4 days straight. So it's like the 3 days that I'm gonna be off, I'm gonna have to lock in and get far ahead. And right now, that's really what I'm trying to do, is get far ahead, cause I go into work on Sunday. And I ain't gonna be recording videos like that. Not to this capacity. Shit, cause I done got 5. Let me see what I got over here. I can't even click on that. Let's see what we got. I just recorded 5 this stream. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 videos just in the queue, plus this 5, nigga. What's 5 plus 7? 12. That's 12 videos, nigga. I post about 4 a day. That's 3 days worth of videos right there. That's 3 full days worth of videos, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. What PC do I use? I got a MacBook. It's a M1 MacBook Pro. This shit was like 3 bands, this shit was like 3,500, bro. I bought this motherfucker brand new at the Apple store. I didn't want no problems, bro. I was tired of that Windows bullshit. I got me a new cord, so my microphone don't be doing all that cutout bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't plugged. It's plugged directly into the USB-C now. So my microphone ain't gotta worry about that shit cutting out and ain't got no audio. I might still fuck around, lose my sound effects, but I ain't lost my sound effects since. So that's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm cool on the I don't like Windows cause it's too the processing ain't strong enough for real. This shit that shit might expose a nigga if I try to even show y'all niggas. Try to look at like I think it's SSD this shit got. I think it's like 64 gigs. Oh no, it's 32 gigs of memory. Yeah, 64 would have been. I think that's the highest they got. I got the 32 gigs of memory. And 1 terabyte of storage. The bitch was like 3,500, boy. And I bought this bitch right before I lost my damn channel too. Right before my channel got terminated, I bought this hoe. But it's a good investment. At this point, it's gonna last me. It's gonna last me. These MacBooks be lasting, bro. You could do a lot of work for some years on them, bro. Before they start slowing down. That's why I got it, cause them Windows shits, them shits be slowing down too fast, bro. Definitely don't got those type of tabs. Definitely don't. Oh boy. At this point, I just gotta look at like what my channel's gotta actually care about. Let me not do that. Let me not do that. What was I trying to look at though? Oh no, I know this bitch a lie. Oh, she said she went to work. Shorty said she went to work earlier, just woke up from a nap. Y'all believe that? Or y'all think she lying? I'll play the new GTA when it come out, bro. I ain't playing that shit. What I'm gonna do on GTA 5, nigga?
So let's go ahead and talk about this.
Fuck! Bro, that's one thing I was gonna add as my sound effects. I was gonna add that sound effect. Fuck! I was gonna add that bitch as a sound effect. Bro, why I can't just get the simple? There we go. Why they gotta have all that extra dead space, bro?
Will you help me hide a bot?
Download MP3, bet. Instead of this, I'm gonna replace it because I'll never use that one. Let me add it to the USB drive. Let me add it to the USB drive. Copy. It kind of got like background music. I don't know if I like that one. Oh, here we go. 2 seconds. Come on, man. Are you serious? Okay, that one does too. Guess there ain't no way around it. It'll work. Alright, let me add it to the USB drive. Sound effects. Paste. Rename. Delete, enter. Alright, let me get on Streamlabs and add it as a sound effect. Wait. Is this okay. Investigator, okay, that's what it is. Change that one. Alright, bet. Let me rename this. Rename. We in that bit now. I need to get me like a stream deck. Them shit's probably like $200 though. Fuck out my face. Paying $200 for that shit. We're gonna turn this up though, cause I feel like it's a little low. Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, they broke up in a beach.
In a beach, yeah. Oh, y'all trying to hear this right quick? I'm gonna get me some food going, bro. I'm gonna play this song for y'all though. Oh, not that one. That's gonna get me blocked.
Ha ha ha, yeah, yeah. My ghetto story. You know, beauty is the struggle. Struggle is the beauty. And it is what you paint it to be. Let me paint a picture for you of a place with no hope. That's the place I call home, where we know for selling dope. Gotta get it how you live, cause if you don't, you won't float. Your own family taking drugs, cause that's the only way to cope. If you wicked in these streets, shit, I'm trying to stay afloat. I was the cause of the problem, now I'm the one who give us hope. If I ain't fall in love with rap, I probably fall into the snow on the bluff, getting dope, because that's all a nigga know. I be out here one deep, and I'm standing 10 toes. They suggest I move away and watch them niggas I call bro, cause they'll stab you in your back like they did once before. Who gon' really answer the phone if you get sent up the road? If you ain't into breaking chicken, you can never be my hoe. Yeah, my trust fucked up, so I like to be alone. This shit in me, it ain't on me, I'ma scold you to the bone. Made a vow to myself that I would never ever fold, like the niggas did on me. Who gon' really spit for me? I was running for your partner till you went and switched on me. When I needed you outside, you ain't pop out with the heat. It ain't nothing about you gangster, you should get about the street. Got my foot up on they neck and I'm stepping in some cleats. All I wanted as a youngin' was to make it out the G. Turn my dreams reality, now I'm who they wanna be. I keep some policies if you ever think about trying me, nigga. Yeah, shit ain't gangsta, boy. No. When I needed you outside, you ain't pop out with the heat, nigga. What happened to you? You unreliable. Yeah. Oh, but now you be a gangster. You wasn't gangster back then, nigga. Bodies dropping left and right, I pray I make it home tonight. Get to banging my circumference if they pressing me on sight. I ain't never been the type to grab a pole before I fight. I'm like OG and me, don't pay your debt, I'll cut your life. Don't hit my phone for no balls, you know I don't talk on those. Made her way about the streets and now my pockets be on swole. She like to climb my stripper pole, I like to eat her sushi roll. She say I took her breath away, ain't seen a man like me before. Niggas faking, they a fold, in the streets that's how it goes. I ain't get to pick and choose, I took them losses on my own. Like a man, I stood tall on them suckers, I'm a ball. Keep that blicky on me, nigga, even when I'm at the mall. I'm a star, I'ma go hella far. First to do it in my city, so I had to set the bar. Came up from a Mustang, now I'm driving foreign cars. I probably hate myself too if I was sorry like you. You'll see me hang around the G, that's just something I can't do. I was taught to make a way, and that's exactly what I'll do. With every picture that I paint, I let the G live through. Muskogee in me, it ain't on me, that's the motherfucking truth. If you ain't with me, you against me, and you probably is a goof. I was selling dope just to hoop, I'm talking AAU. Since a youngin', I've been gritting, it forever will do. Running circles round these niggas like a basketball hoop, nigga. I know that's right. Let's be talking to this bitch, cause the bitch talk to me, and the bitch is the beat, and I made it my bitch. Well, how I dog this motherfucking instrumental, nigga. Yeah. Alright, y'all. Y'all fucking with that one or no? Yeah, they broke up in a bitch, yeah. That song is called Snow on the Bluff. If y'all know anything about that movie. Curtis, no.
Because if he had known. One we've all been waiting for, bruh. Especially me. Because I got goddamn y'all fight.
You see your grandma?
Man, I'm definitely with it. He don't really trust nobody with the money, so he doing all the leg work, you know what I mean? He coming in, I know his shifts, I know what time he come and what days he come. You know what I mean? When he come, goddamn, as soon as he leave, then the money gonna be there, guaranteed. I think we should just try when he get up out of there when he leave, cause them other niggas green though.
Oh yeah.
The other nigga, he got in the spot now.
Yeah.
The other nigga
So
green.
how many niggas more you think me and you might need? How many more people with me and you?
I say 2 good niggas.
Two more good niggas.
2 good niggas. Cause them boys, them boys stay tooled up in that motherfucker. Yeah, whenever you ready, bro, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we need to plan a date when that nigga come and make it move and pick up the dope, whatever we gonna do. Then when he leave, we go straight in that motherfucker. Shit, it's done deal. Baby Curtis.
Yeah, whenever you ready, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, what? It's going down. Come here, boy.
This is fucking Tubi to the T, nigga.
Murk my baby mama.
This is Tubi before Tubi.
It's going all the way motherfucking down. I'm a motherfucking single parent, nigga. I'm gonna have to either have some money to make him happy or be able to buy him whatever you want, goddamn it, till the day I die. You know what I mean? That's the only way he gonna be happy. And the only way I'm gonna ever buy him whatever he want, I'm gonna have to have some motherfucking money. Right, go get your shirt.
Sure got that, I mean, boom, boom. He ain't gonna get no better than that.
Yeah, from Aspen. Shoot
You know his big ass ain't wrong.
Cause he did this by twice.
Yeah, man, them motherfuckers been slow as hell today, man.
He gonna pick us somewhere.
I wonder where all the customers going. I might done serve like 3 or 4 people all day, man. It got to be some shit in the game somewhere.
See what the play is, girl.
Shit, I'm trying to see now, man. I'm trying to get a call.
Don't call him one.
If I ain't fall in love with rap, I probably follow to the snow on the bluff getting dope because that's all a nigga know. I be out here 1 deep and I'm standing 10 toes. I suggest I move away and watch them niggas I call, bro, cause they'll stab you in your back like they did once before. Who gonna really answer the phone if you get sent up the road? Hey, man, that motherfucker hard. If I ain't fall in love with a rapper, probably falling to the snow. I guess we'll do this, bro.
The Keith Lee and Destination. The Keith Lee and. The Keith Lee and Destination Smokehouse drama has gotten worse.
Is that
this
right?
new update is proven there's something very scandalous and shady going on behind the old man's back.
What's that?
In our last video, we discussed how Keith Lee went to Destination Smokehouse to do a food review. At the end of the food review, he tried to link up with this old man from the viral videos. However, he couldn't meet up with the old man. Keith Lee documented himself going to the bank, pulling out a couple of $1,000s, then going back to the restaurant to give it to the old man, Walter. However, he was turned away, and he documented the entire thing. And this interaction at the end of the Keith Lee video brought a lot of hate and backlash to this restaurant. Before the video even gets started, I want to put y'all onto the best money play right now. Video get description.
8 out of 10. For me, the standout is absolutely Oxtail. But past Oxtail, the standout is Unc. Not only, in my opinion, is it extremely hard to get people engaged like that, to show your true personality, to be yourself, no matter how fast things take off in the space. I don't think he intended for it to go the way it's going. I think he just wants to show his love of food and his love of what it is that he's doing. I'm personally taking $5,000 out of my own bank, and we going to say happy holidays to Unc.
So, update. We could not get to Unc. Security said it was over with for the day. They said that he was filming something. I believe he was filming a podcast. We had $5,000 in cash, or $4,000 in cash that we was gonna give him a hand. They didn't take it, so we're not only gonna take this money and feed some people, but we just gonna do what we feel like we're supposed to do in the community.
And as always, after this, I pray and hope that they continue to reach their target audience. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
Obviously, Keith Lee fans were upset that Keith Lee never got to meet the old man. They thought the restaurant was not hospitable to Keith Lee. So that was one set of the backlash. The other set of the backlash came from people who found out for the first time through this Keith Lee video this restaurant was not Black-owned. That led to think pieces on social media.
Finding out that that Tendernism destination was not Black-owned was not on my bingo card in 2025. Especially people that talk about, well, me, as somebody that talks about generational trauma and reparations. For everybody saying, I don't see the problem with it. The fact that this man was able to grow a business is exactly what slaves did in this country. We picked cotton, we made the US billions, and then they gave us our freedom, and now we're still...
Man, he was working a job, bro. And that was part of the job. And apparently he's not an employee, is what the owner said.
Fighting for reparations in 2025, while every other nationality that has ever been wronged in this country has pretty much received some type of reparation.
In my original video, I completely dismissed what she was saying. I called it nonsense, hogwash. Like, you don't, like Jared Fogle isn't old ownership because Jared Fogle did a masterful commercial for Subway. Jay from State Farm isn't old ownership from State Farm. When you do a successful commercial and become a face of a brand, you aren't really old ownership of that particular brand. That's was true. My mindset. Now, ever since I found out a little bit more, I found out.
But I thought these was Unc's recipes and he was cooking though.
The recipe that they're using and the ingredients is actually Walter's recipe.
Yeah.
For all the smokehouses. So if it's his recipe, I think ownership is deserved. They even came out and said they gave Walter ownership. But some more information has came out ever since, and I must say, man, I gotta stop jumping to conclusions because something very shady is going on here. I want to say I owe a humble apology to all the people in the comment section who I call lunatics and unemployed weirdos who was brave enough to say something that's going on here is making me uncomfortable. And my discernment is telling me that something is up. And I don't know what, but I just feel uncomfortable. I was wrong for saying y'all are crazy because the new information that has surfaced, y'all are 100% right to feel uneasy because I felt uneasy after learning this new information.
What's that? So
in their response to Keith Lee, the restaurant and Walter and like everybody came out and said the Walter is an owner, that he's the owner of the restaurant. Keith Lee don't need to feel sorry for him. He don't need $4,000. He's an owner. He got big money. They was gassing up Walter and saying, yo, you are an owner of the restaurant. So I felt good for the old man.
They might not have said he was an owner, but I remember what the owner said in that clip, at least, when Walter was saying he not going to disclose all that information. It ain't nobody business. And I understand that. He said that he wasn't an employee. You know what I'm saying? The owner said he wasn't an employee. Now, you know what I'm saying? He may be like, this may be like a contractual thing, you know what I'm saying? Where he's got the recipes and they paying it and they giving him a percentage or whatever. I guess you about to tell us though, you know. But he said in that clip that he wasn't an employee. So my perspective of this is that he owns the recipes. He's the face. Although he doesn't own the actual restaurant, he doesn't have ownership in that. They're probably breaking him off some money, but we gonna see.
But the new information to come out would actually say the contrary.
So that's basically what I was doing. He didn't tell you who he was. He didn't tell me who he was at
Yeah,
first.
this clip
He didn't
right
tell
here.
me. So when he walked up, he told
Well, no, I didn't see this nigga here.
Gio.
And Gio didn't know.
And Gio
Which
didn't
is
know.
hilarious,
Right.
too.
When he came to me, he said, hey, I got this amount of money. I'm not going to disclose it. He said, I got this amount of money I want to give to to ask a couple of questions. So when I saw that, I was just like, oh, man, he's just like 8,000 people that comes in here want to talk to Hey, bro, they busy right now.
Not with money, though.
Doing something. I told them what they was doing. And, you know, at first he was a little pushy about it. I was like, look, I don't know how long he's going to be. If you guys want to wait, you can. But, you know, I'm not trying to be mean or nothing, but he's doing something right now, bro. I'm not going to go get him for a couple of questions.
Oh, so you gave Keith the opportunity, the option to wait, and he decided to leave?
Yeah, because I told him, I said, I don't know how long he's going to be, but if you want to wait, you can. That's fine.
Oh, okay, I get it.
There were some circumstances that happened after the fact with other people that he talked to that opened our eyes up to why he probably felt the way that he did. Even the way that he approached it, he didn't ask for anybody else. There's a lot of people visible on social media. To offer a tip to a business owner was crazy. That was the other thing too. Is
He
like
called him a business owner.
he really thinks Walt is like this helpless guy who needs his help. How are you going to tip a business owner? Tip the whole staff.
How you going to tip the owner? Tip the whole staff. So
owners can't take tips now?
Right, there was confirmation that Walter is owner of the Destination Smokehouse. Well, an attorney did her research, and what she found out is Walter may be getting exploited and taken advantage of on the business side of things.
Is that right?
He don't got his ducks in a row.
Mr. Tendenism is in
a TikTok attorney.
Trouble. There are a total of 4 trademark applications pending for the word tendernism, and unfortunately, Mr. Tendenism is not an applicant on any of those applications.
Okay,
that's a major red flag, and something really wrong with that picture. Mr. Tenderism is literally his name and his catchphrase. So if you don't have an application in to own a trademark, but people around you do, that's a major problem. That's like
so they're the ones who got the trademark, huh?
A major issue.
That's tough.
And a red flag that you should probably check. Because if people around you really love you, then they would help you.
I was thinking maybe those was already out there, you know what I'm saying? Not related to them, but guess
you
not.
apply. They won't be applying to own it for themselves.
Now, I'm Attorney Candace. Let's talk about what we can do to help save Mr. Tendenism's brand so he doesn't end up like Aunt She Mama. Remember Aunt She Mama on the syrup? She never got credit. Now, just as a recap for
Jemima.
people who may not know Mr. Tendenism, he got his fame here on TikTok after doing videos showing his barbecue falling right off the bone, and he would say the word tendenism. All right, check it out.
I'm telling y'all about tenderness. But I'm saying,
this nigga funny,
now,
man.
social media has recently been in an uproar because the public has discovered Kenneth L. Harris has filed a trademark for the word tendernism.
He's a black attorney. He has nothing to do with Walter. He has nothing to do with tenderism. Yet he has a trademark out. Now, I don't know if he gave a statement or if people are
He's an attorney. Kenneth is the attorney?
just making this up. But what's going around
Hold on, what?
He has nothing to
Kenneth L. Harris has filed a trademark for the word tendernism.
He's a black attorney. He has nothing to do with Walter. He has nothing to do with tenderism. Yet he has a trademark out. Now, I don't know if he gave a statement or if people are just making this up. But what's going around is people are saying that he has stated that he filed the trademark so he could hold it for Walter, which I'm like, yeah.
Is that right?
Right, like put that next to the bridge you're trying to sell us. All right. But yeah, he has nothing to do with Destination Smokehouse. He's just an independent attorney who filed for this trademark.
And so the public is feeling like, hey, someone's
What?
trying to steal Mr. Tendenism's brand. Now, Mr. Harris did make a statement on TikTok basically saying he's a black man. He wasn't trying to steal Tendenism, but he knew or he feared that other people would try to steal it. So he trademarked it first. He's an attorney. Mr. Kenneth Harris is an attorney. He trademarked it first. He's been trying to get in contact with Mr. Tendenism to transfer over ownership to him, but he's been unsuccessful. Now, the other thing is, when I did my little deep dive
That's
in
weird.
Google research,
Who does that?
Kenneth is not the only one who has filed a trademark. Now, Mr. Harris filed his trademark for the word tendenism in 2 different classes. He filed that as early as November 16th, 2025. But subsequently, we have a whole separate person who has filed for a trademark. And guess who that is?
Who is that, huh?
Now, we've all heard of the restaurant Destination Smokehouse.
Mm-hmm.
But when you check the trademark records, there's a separate company called Diamond Smokehouse who filed subsequent trademarks after attorney Kenneth Harris.
Now follow this. White folks are brilliant, bruh. So Walter is now going around thinking he's an owner of Destination Smokehouse, right? He has some ownership in Destination Smokehouse. However, the trademark was filed under another corporation called Diamond Smokehouse, which we would assume Walter has no ownership in because Walter isn't listed
Just because you own the trademark doesn't mean you own the business.
on any of the paperwork. What a lot of folks believe is they are letting Walter know, bro, you are an owner. You know, this is your business too, under Destination Smokehouse. And they probably did that so Walter won't see any red flags when they go ahead and proceed to apply to own the trademark of Walter's name and his catchphrase, because Walter probably is under the assumption the trademark is being owned by the business that I have ownership in, not knowing that trademark.
How are y'all gonna prove that he doesn't have ownership in the business though, bro? What documentations are y'all going to prove that? You know what I'm saying?
Was filed for another corporation that you have no stake in whatsoever.
And so inquiring minds are probably thinking, well, who is Diamond Smokehouse? Because the white boy we see on TikTok with Mr. Walt, Mr. Tendenism, his company is called Destination Smokehouse. But you know, we do thorough research around here. So let's figure out who owns Diamond Smokehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I did my research on the California Secretary of State site, when you search Diamond Smokehouse, the owner, as you can see below, is Nicholas Yapriman. Okay? Now let's go search for Destination Smokehouse and see, is it the same owner? All right, so when you pull the formal paperwork for Destination Smokehouse, you can see the name at the top. In the section that says officers, you see the same name, Nicholas Yapriman. So we conclude that Diamond Smokehouse, who filed the trademark for tendenism, is owned by Nicholas, who also owns Destination Smokehouse. Now, there are some statements going around on social media that, hey, Mr. Tendenism actually is...
So she actually got paperwork. Statement of Information Corporation. Destination, corporation name, Destination Smokehouse. Officer name. There's 2 names listed in there. They both have the same last name, Patricia and Nicholas.
Is owned by Nicholas, who also owns Destination Smokehouse.
Now, what is his name? Walter?
So there are some statements going around on social
media
that, hey, Mr. Tendenism actually is a business owner with Nicholas, and he owns a portion
on that
of
paperwork, though.
Smokehouse.
She proved it.
As we can see from the official paperwork, that is not true. Walt, Mr. Tendenism, he's not listed on any of the formal paperwork. The only way he would have an ownership interest in the company is if they transferred ownership shares of the corporation to him, and it would have to be memorialized in writing, some type of contract.
Mm-hmm.
You have to receive the shares, things like that. I'm willing to bet that has not happened.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other thing that
That's
comes
tough.
into play before we get to a resolution is this. The employee-employer relationship is always important when it comes to who owns the intellectual property. typically when you work for an employer as their employee, what you produce in your day-to-day duties as a part of your employment belongs to the corporation, the employer. Okay. However, if you are an independent contractor, the same is not so. Now, from what I've seen in these videos, from what my intuition is saying, there is no employee-employer relationship. It looks like Mr. Tendenism is an independent contractor.
Right,
and if that is the case, then Destination Smokehouse, Diamond Smokehouse, what are any of the Destination Smokehouse's affiliate
he's
companies,
not an owner.
They have no ownership in Mr. Tendenism's intellectual property. None at all. He's an independent contractor. All right. But obviously, we would need more facts and information to fully clarify that.
Wow, bruh. Now, worst case scenario here, I'm talking about worst case scenario, Walter owns nothing. Walter probably got like a revenue share. He got a percentage of the revenue. For example, a 20% revenue share is not the same as 20% ownership in a business.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if let's say, I don't know, I get like an editor, right? And I tell the editor, hey.
Well, he's probably getting percentage of whatever is sold, you know what I'm saying, with his recipes, you know?
I'll give you 20% of the business revenue. He has a 20% revenue share. Now, he might go around saying, man, I'm not no employee. I get a percentage of the revenue. Nah, I'm I'm an owner. You're not an owner. You have percentage of the revenue. So I think Walter, probably not knowing any better, is getting revenue share and thinking he's the owner. When they look at the paperwork, no, buddy, like you're nowhere to be. No, sorry, buddy, is not that. Okay, it's not that at all. Not only that, but them folks about to own your name, bro. You won't be able to call yourself Mr. Tenderism if you leave this corporation. Understand that, bro. Now, obviously, that's probably done to protect their business, right? Because if he takes Mr. Tenderism and the brand and the catchphrase and the everything, and he takes that brand to another.
Yeah, so basically, if he's an independent contractor, he came up with Tenderism, he could really sue their ass. He's not an employee. And he got that on video evidence. He's not an owner. You know what I'm saying? Got that in video evidence as well.
Smokehouse. Now, guess what? He's making that smokehouse bigger than right. So I could see why they're doing it that way. But man, I couldn't have been any more wrong.
So the way that Mr. Tendenism can protect his brand, regardless of the current trademarks that are filed for the word Tendenism, is he needs to copyright and trademark his likeness, okay? Just like we bought the Ain't She Mama syrup because the black woman was on there, a pretty wholesome looking black woman. It looked like she knew how to get down in the kitchen. The same way we bought that syrup because of her likeness being on the bottle, Mr. Tendenism could have the same effect. The only difference is we want Mr. Tendenism to own it, okay? So the way he would protect his likeness and his image is to find his favorite photo of himself, something similar to this, where he got the hat on and everything and the mustache and all the things that we know him for, and copyright it and trademark it, right? And this way, this will solidify his particular brand regardless of the word Tendenism being going through a trademark fight right now. Because you know what? He could slap his photo of himself on any products and we would buy it because now we know, okay, this is his.
If he came up with the term Tenderism and he's an independent contractor, he should be able to sue him, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm no lawyer, but I feel like you should be able to sue at that point. If they're trying to trademark that shit and you don't have no ownership in that company and they're claiming it under their company, you know what I'm saying? Then he should be able to sue them for that.
Of himself on any products and we would buy it because
and take ownership of that trademark.
Now we know, okay, this is his product. This is him. Okay. He can slap his photo on a logo for his own restaurant, just like KFC, just like McDonald's. When we see KFC, when we see the old white man with the gray beard and all that, we know it's KFC. Okay. And he could do the same thing with his own restaurant. And that is how he would save his brand.
Right now where he's at, but you got a lot of business owners, a lot of venture capitalists. They are rubbing their hands like Birdman, looking for an opportunity to get in business with Mr. Tenderism and start his own restaurant. Like, yo, he won't have to spend a dime of his own money. Yo, my only issue in the last video was you're telling this man to leave people who's been loyal and good to him. Well, now that it's coming out, they may not have been as loyal or good to him as we thought. It might be time to shake, man. All right, let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, then click on.
Yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the name. I guess we'll fuck around and do this one. I'ma be right back. Yeah, I gotta get this food together. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Shit, it is what it is. I've been trying to make a way, and we ain't tripping off no beef. We gon' catch him one day. Yeah, my mama ain't been stressing, thankful for another day. Like my first name, Penny, we ain't chose the hard way. Shit, it is what it is. I've been trying to make a way, and we ain't tripping off no beef. We gon' catch him one day. Yeah, my mama ain't been stressing, thankful for another day. Like my first name, Penny, we ain't chose the hard way. We ain't had no elevator, so I had to take some steps. Shit, it's strictly motivation when I'm staring at success. Leave that nigga with your money just to put him to the test. I done really beat the odds, so I can truly say I'm blessed. How they terrorize the city, but won't teach us about the rest. You won't die about your business, but gon' die about your set. And I ain't even gon' lie, I wanna put these folks to rest, because they playing with my top like I won't really drop a check. Like my first name, Penny, we ain't chose the harder way. I been really making plays, hit them with that shaking bait. They'll act like they love you, just a smile in your face, when deep down inside all these niggas wanna hate. Broke niggas hating, I don't even entertain. These niggas out here envy, they been trying to take my place. They don't understand my pain, got all these haters in my way. Like my first name, Penny, we ain't chose the harder way. Shit, it is what it is. I've been trying to make a way, and we ain't tripping off no beef. We gon' catch him one day. Yeah, my mama ain't been stressing, thankful for another day. Like my first name, Penny, we ain't chose the harder way. Shit, it is what it is. I've been trying to make a way, and we ain't tripping off no beef. We gon' catch him one day. Yeah, my mama ain't been stressing, thankful for another day. Like my first name, Penny, we ain't chose the harder way. You was loafing in the open bin, I give you guard away. I've been stubborn since the youngest, so I went the harder way. I hit my brother with a pass just to watch him fade away. You know tomorrow ain't promised, so I had to pray today. I'ma put my city on and put some chicken on that plate. Show the youngest that it's hella ways that you can make a way. You just gotta keep your head up and be patient, you can wait. It don't happen overnight, so I've been staying up late. And I can't even wait to see that smile on your face, cause you my struggle, baby, and we came a long way. All I really wanna do is buy my mama bigger place, and roll me up some dirty so I can catch a little fade. Through all the fake shit, somehow I still remain the same. Always been that same nigga, I will never ever change. All these niggas hella fake, why they speaking on my name? Well, that's probably cause they bumming and I'm steady elevating. Shit, it is what it is. I've been trying to make a way, and we ain't tripping off no beef. We gon' catch him one day. Yeah, my mama ain't been stressing, thankful for another day. Like my first name, Penny, we ain't chose the harder way. Shit, it is what it is. I've been trying to make a way, and we ain't tripping off no beef. We gon' catch him one day. Yeah, my mama ain't been stressing, thankful for another day. Like my first name, Penny, we ain't chose the harder way. Ay, yeah, ay. Ay, yeah, ay. Ay, yeah, ay. You know the struggle never ends once you make it out the struggle. It really only begin. 2IP the name. It's that real life rap.
Yeah, I made it out the struggle, but I'm still up in that struggle. Took some losses, that's what helped a nigga elevate his hustle. They been waiting on me to fumble, cause I get it, make it double. You ain't never had my back when I was really in some trouble, yeah. I made it out the struggle, but I'm still up in that struggle. Took some losses, that's what helped a nigga elevate his hustle. They been waiting on me to fumble, cause I get it, make it double. You ain't never had my back when I was really in some trouble. You know I smoked the finest dope just to help and ease this pain. I was down on my dick, really going through some things. Yeah, I'm strictly about them dollars, give a fuck about the fame. They ain't even in my way, cause I've been swerving, switching lanes. Give a fuck about a bitch because I'm really on my shit. And these niggas out here envy, so I copped another stick. I ain't talking that in the field when I send a blitz. It's like a nigga playing poker, how I'm stacking up these chips. The street shit ain't the same, I had to get up out the mix. Yeah, I'm gritting on the daily, tryna buy my mom's a crib. You know it's free, my nigga Nika, he been in and out the pen. Remember we was scheming late night, really flipping bricks. Yeah, I made it out the struggle, but I'm still up in that struggle. Took some losses, that's what helped a nigga elevate his hustle. They been waiting on me to fumble, cause I get it, make it double. You ain't never had my back when I was really in some trouble. Yeah, I made it out the struggle, but I'm still up in that struggle. Took some losses, that's what helped a nigga elevate his hustle. They been waiting on me to fumble, cause I get it, make it double. You ain't never had my back when I was really in some trouble. G.O.D. that's on my mama, I been getting to them commas. T.Y.P. the fucking name, don't bring my name up in no drama. I done came a long way, remember I was at the bottom. When I catch that nigga lacking, change my name to Spot him, got him. Think she wanna have my baby, telling me to slip the condom. I can't do it, little bitch, cause you done brought me so much drama. I refuse to be a victim, I won't let them put me under. Got them dolphins on my line, yeah, they been blowing up my buzzer. Had to cut the homie off, cause he ain't even got no jumper. Yeah, I'm out of OKC and I been ballin' like the Thunder. I keep that stanky on me, nigga, like a motherfucking plunger. Lil' homie out here trapping just to help and ease the hunger. Yeah, I made it out the struggle, but I'm still up in that struggle. Took some losses, that's what helped a nigga elevate his hustle. They been waiting on me to fumble, cause I get it, make it double. You ain't never had my back when I was really in some trouble. Yeah, I made it out the struggle, but I'm still up in that struggle. Took some losses, that's what helped a nigga elevate his hustle. They been waiting on me to fumble, cause I get it, make it double. You ain't never had my back when I was really in some trouble. Yeah. Trying to catch a sucker loafing, nigga, even on your birthday. We gonna do this one, bro. Then I'm getting off of here, man. I do want to watch that though. Damn, nigga. That's tough. It's probably time to just go ahead and get up off of here. When I'm the only motherfucker in this bitch, yeah, it's time to get up off of here, man. Yeah. Yeah.
How the hell you reply to somebody comments in the live stream? Oh, you got that's how you do it. Yeah, I'm finna end this bitch, man. I'm the only motherfucker watching my own self, nigga. That's crazy. You made it to the end, though. I appreciate